studio. Running. Live in the studio, coming at you like Rey Mysterio, whipping up kicks like Bruce Lee. You really thought he was the baddest? No, that's me. I'll kick you in the knee. We don't play around here. Cooperman plays podcast, knock your socks off, raise the roof like Messi with his lefty down the wing. Don't mess about or anything. He always delivers like Amazon Prime. He's on time. He's always on the ground, a big stepper. And he also does the webinars for me. Yeah. So whatever. Yeah. Cooperman, please.
Oh my God, you're not going to believe it. We're going to have a good night tonight. Loads going on. It's mental. It's going to be mental. Gina Q's probably dropping later. I've got some special guests, but this is the stream that could change your life. It really could. Everything's a bit too loud at the moment, but that's better. That's it. That's a bit better, isn't it? That's not as loud, is it now? Okay, so this is the stream that could change your life forever. Thank you. I shall see you very, very soon. Very soon. Here we go, Deck. Shut up. Good evening, folks. We are live again. It's going to be a great night tonight. Men, it's hot. It's damn hot. It's so hot, my balls are stuck to my leg. That's how hot it is. It's so hot. I've had a haircut today and everything, man. It's crazy. I might do a head reveal later. What do you reckon? Maybe. I'm joined tonight by the one and only Callum. He's on the mic. Let's get to say hello to Callum. Hello, Callum. How are you, buddy? You all right, mate?
Good man. Yeah.
So, right, that's good. You are there. And I'm joined by Deck as well on the on the chat head. How are you, Deck? You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. How are you?
I'm going to do a magic trick. I'm going to try and find if I've got. I'm going to bring you live. I'm going to bring you live into the studio.
Shut up.
No, I really am. Don't stop doing that crap. I'm telling you, I'll do it. You can get lost. Get that dog out of here, for Christ's sake. I'm going to bring him in by Carrier Seagull. He's bringing him in now. See if I can get him here. Are you ready? Let's see if I can get him to drop in by the magic. Yo, Vincent Hines, how you doing, buddy? By the magic of TV, we have... I've not even checked if this works, and I hope my cameras are on. I've just kicked my computer, so this could go really tits up, but let's see if the magicness, if I can grab him. Where is he? Where is he? Holy shit, he's here! All right, mate, how are you doing? That's me free out. That free out was, we kind of nicked it. Well, we didn't nick it.
We acquired it.
We kind of borrowed it, didn't we, from the taxi rank. So if anyone's lost a cap in Blackpool, which is a much superior city than Preston, I'm only saying that because Vinny is a Preston North End fan. Massive Preston North End fan. God rest his soul. Oh, mate, it's getting terrible, isn't it? So, God, today, what's been going on today? Where have we been today, Dave? We've been out today, haven't we?
Mental
I've had my hair cut.
Yeah.
I've had my hair cut. I've had my nose hairs done with one of them things, the wax, my nose hairs, my ears. I've had a shave. And, man, he was very, what's what I'm looking for?
Relaxed.
That's probably not the word I'm looking for. He was very,
attractive.
Well, he was an attractive man, but he was very
Gentle.
Yes, that's it. He was gentle. He was really good as well, man. He was really good. I've had all my hair cut off. I've had a right fade. I've had a skin fade and all that stuff. Oh, my armpits are sweating now. Jesus Christ! I might have to put the fan on in about half an hour, perhaps for 10 minutes or something.
Yeah.
Because it is damn hot today.
It's really warm.
I've got my thinking cap on, so I can probably do that. So don't forget, folks, we are available for calls tonight. 01253 670202. Yes, I have really got that number. That's crazy, isn't it? But God, what's been going on today? Salman Rushdie's been stabbed in the neck. Do you know who Salman Rushdie is?
Know who it
you don't know it. How about you, Cal? You don't know who he is. He basically wrote some books which were against the faith. I think it was the Jewish faith, or he wrote against the Quran or something like that. And the people were not happy. Just people, different people.
The Quran's not Jewish.
I know the Quran's not Jewish. The Quran, I can't remember if he wrote against the Islamic faith or he wrote against the Jewish faith. I can't remember. But he wrote some quite damning things and stuff, and now everyone wants to kill him.
Well,
basically.
Someone's tried it.
Because someone's tried to kill him today. He's been undercover now for like 20, 30 years.
Really?
He's had to be in hiding and stuff like that. It's on Rusty.
As soon as he comes out, he gets stabbed in the neck.
Well, he was doing a show, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He was actually on there on stage, and someone jumped up on stage and stabbed him in the neck, which is fucking not nice, mate. Nice.
Fucking hell.
He was stabbed in the neck, and it
Could have easily hit the artery or anything.
Yeah, it didn't go very well, mate. You know, we've got no lights on, Carl. I've just realised we've got no fucking lights on. Do we need any? Are we all right? Should we just leave it? It looks all right.
Looks all right, doesn't it?
No. I think you need some. You need some lights, mate. I've just realised there's no fucking lights on. Just press that button, Cal. That's probably a bit too bright now, but let me just change it. Which one is it? There we go. Let's get that one on.
What about this one?
That one is fine. Yeah, if you press that button, them two buttons there. Let's get you lit up, baby. Let's get you lit up, baby. You see him? That's it. And the other one. Next to it. That's one. And the other one. Well, there's those lights, mate. I've got it. There you go. Right, sit yourself down, and then we go. Right, we're on it. Yeah, Salman Rushdie, man. That's crazy shit, isn't it? That's madness. But before we go on to the news, let's have a bit of what's been going on today with us lot. Callum's will probably be a short one. I think Callum's just got up recently in the last hour or so. I think Callum, is that right?
No, I've been up all day. I woke up about 7 in the morning. Went downstairs, made some steak.
Oh,
At
steak!
7 in the morning.
You woke up at 7 in the morning and made some steak.
Bought that junk to meat, didn't I? I've got to use it within 3 days because I'm keeping it in the fridge. I don't want to freeze it. I don't like meat when it's been defrosted after it's been frozen.
Got you.
Just tastes weird.
Oh, wow,
so I'm just
that's mad, isn't it? Jesus.
A steak breakfast.
So, what else? Anything else?
Well, my landlord, who's a useless asshole, finally brought the fence stuff round to get put in our garden. The fence has been down for about 6 months now because all the panels came out when it was the last, whatever, the storm that come and they weren't as bad as the last one,
You'll
but
be,
it was
out,
bad.
you'll be out like your captives out in the garden for a wee now then again.
All right, okay. Well, that's so, and that's the whole of your day, or have you done more than that, or less than that, or what?
I just chilled. They put up a poster, pretty
That's
much.
pretty cool, isn't it? That's
Chill
nice,
day.
isn't it? Well done, man. So that's all you've done, right? How about you, Deck? What have you right from when you got up today? What did you do? Did
We got up.
you have a shower?
Yep.
Yeah,
got
you had a
ready,
shower. Brush your teeth,
Yeah.
obviously.
Brushed my teeth, got up, got everything ready,
Yeah.
then rang you and then
You rang me. And then we went to South Shore, didn't we? Went
Yeah.
to South Shore. Got some stuff sorted out. What did we do then? Then we went to. Well, like, listen, you're not going to believe the shit that what we're going to tell you today. It frightened some people. We went to this DVD shop, right? And these guys, can you remember what's the DVD shop? Let's give them a shout out.
Cully's World.
Who?
Cully's World.
Nice and loud into the mic, please. Thank you very much.
Cully's World.
The Return, isn't it? It's called.
Yeah. No, the take back.
The Take Back. Cully's World. The Take Back DVD shop
The second
in
one was
South
called
Shore.
The Return.
The second one was the Return, which was in town.
Yeah.
They've got a new one in South Shore. And these guys are probably the most nicest guys
Yeah.
you'll ever meet in your life. They were fucking lovely,
Yeah.
right? They were
We'll try to
nice. Yeah. I think we will recruit them for the cult. I think they'll just go for it. But they were so nice, right? Yeah, it's crazy, right? They've actually they gave us a load of DVDs for nothing. They just gave us a big. I've got like 25 DVDs for nothing, all sports and all that stuff, boxing and cricket and football. And I gave them to my dad. They were just going to throw them away.
Yeah.
But he gave them me for nothing. Honestly, fucking bags full of DVDs.
Yeah.
Brilliant, nice, really nice
They
guys.
probably would have gave you more as well if you stayed longer.
if yeah, but they might have like.
I mean, they were
kidnapped me,
literally getting rid of
might
them,
say.
weren't they? Just
They
throwing
were just
them away.
from in the bin. So yeah, they gave me. How nice is that? And we got some DVDs from there, which was cool. We're gonna have to put this fan on. It's so
It's
hot in
too
it.
hot,
It's,
innit?
it's really
Told you.
bad. Right, yeah, mate. Can you do it? It's the second button in.
Second button in.
Second button in. If anyone's watching now, just right. I'll do it, mate. I'll do it. I'll do it.
Where?
It's at the back. See it?
This on this side.
Yeah, second one in. Right, okay. So if anyone's watching, could you please let us know if it's really bad?
It shouldn't be.
And it's, oh, mate, oh, my God. That is
Takes
amazing.
the edge off, doesn't it?
Oh, shit. Just that little bit is just,
Yeah.
oh, man.
Honestly, people say this global warming ain't a thing. I don't care.
This global
We
warming
live in the
It
UK
is.
and it's getting tropical
It's-
heat.
this
over
summer
here.
is
crazy, isn't it?
definitely hotter
It's
than
absolutely
last
crazy.
year.
So I had a skin fade today. I've never had a skin fade today, and he's actually made it look as I've got more hair. I was going to do a hair show today. I was going to do an unhat
off.
show, but I don't think I can because I'm going to dye it so it's all nice and dark brown, light brown probably, and then it'll be cool. That's what I reckon, buddy. So where else did we go after that? Then we went to the barbers.
Yeah.
Mental, he is. Brilliant, the barbers. Who we got coming up here? Someone's coming up. We've got, oh my God, we've, Lemis the Menace has turned up.
I brought you some DVDs.
Well, I don't want any, I've got lots
He's
of
got loads.
DVDs.
Mate, but I've just, what DVDs are they?
Nutter.
I've gave them to them. Why have you got your shit on you,
You're
weirdo?
turning them.
This is my Holy Communion Catholic.
You smell
priest.
lovely. You smell,
This is my holy, yeah. I'm
you
trying
smell
to do-
really, doesn't he smell
I'm
nice?
trying to do charity work. I'm
Go on.
trying to do. I'm trying
He's
to
trying
do.
to do charity
Go over
work.
there, go over there
Deck.
and let
Give
Deck
him a
have a
whiff.
good whiff of you.
Go on.
Go on,
I
go
can
on.
smell
away.
it from over there.
Smells nice,
What
doesn't
is
it?
it like?
Give him a whiff.
The new one.
It's
What is it?
Calvin Klein.
Calvin Klein, right?
Calvin Klein, you sexy beast, you.
I've got
Right,
your Rob Live
can you just sit,
Friday.
mate? Listen, I'm in the middle. Can you just sit down?
Beaky, living the dream life.
Dave Spikey, I like that one. Rob Brydon, that's for Gene.
I don't know what that one is.
Fitness, that can kick off. We
I
won't
don't
be in
know
that
that
one. What's that
Oh,
one?
I'll be watching that one later.
Lemon, Steve, we got them all.
Steve Lemon, we've got them all, mate. Right, just sit down.
Steve Lemon is
Just go over
Steve
there and
O.
sit down. Get
Who's
get
Steve
your
Lemon?
mic by you, for Christ's sake. What on earth is going on in this
Keith
world?
Lemon's dad.
Keith Lemon's dad, let's have it. Come on. Right, sit yourself down over there, you nutcase. He's turning into nutters, you lot. Right, that's a bit better for me. Right, Lewis, you sat down now. We'll sort him out now. If he wants to bring your mic to you, mate.
No, you can wear it if you want.
Bring the mic to you, Lemis. The mic's there, mate. Headphones are there. God's sake, come on, mate. Let's get sorted out here. Thank you very much.
buy it off you. How much?
£20.
Considering it was free, I mean,
Right, so bring the mic towards you, mate, a bit.
Just a hand job and a pack of
That's
jelly
it.
babies.
That's
I
it.
think yeah, that's true.
No, I don't. That would be weird, mate. It's me son.
yeah,
you
that's
know,
weird. I
case
don't
that.
want any jelly babies.
All right,
weird,
just,
yeah.
it is
Fucking
just a
weirdo.
hand job then.
Mate, that is your first warning,
How many?
There
Yeah.
you go.
and he's here all week. He's
Good,
a
isn't it?
nutcase,
Good
right?
to-
So
it's
we're gonna have to go to. We're gonna have to go to triple, double, triple trouble. We're going for it. We're going for triple
Thanks
trouble.
for,
Is it going to work?
there you
It's
go.
working. It's
That's the
working.
name of
We're
my
straight on.
porno, Triple Trouble.
There he is. He's on the FIFA King. It's not a bad picture tonight. I'm liking the picture. Maybe you're just so much better
need to
looking
change
than-
your names.
than- I know, mate. You're right, mate. I'm going to do it now. I'm doing it now. I'm going to change that one.
He looks like such a stoner, doesn't he, with that thing on the
He
right?
does. He does.
I've got bad hay
He, look,
fever as
he
well.
looks.
My eyes are gone.
You know something, right?
proper gone.
Lemis looks like he's actually out of This Is England.
Yeah.
You two are characters. You two are actually characters out of This Is England. You do realise that, don't you?
Yeah.
Right. Let me try and find Dex now. Our Dex should be here somewhere.
Declan, he's good.
Um,
Declan. He
who
helps
do
out a lot
who do you want to be
today,
called?
doesn't he? Declan helps
I'm
out.
Marie.
Got
Who else we
DVDs
got?
and
What's
that.
this one? FIFA King. Mate, you should be here. It's just Gaza. You should be on this one, Dex. Definitely on here. You're definitely here somewhere. What's this one? Gina
You'll
Q.
have to make one.
She might-
won't
she
you?
might come up
You just
eight.
have to make one,
I d-
sweetie.
Do you know?
No, he's got me somewhere. It's
I've
just-
got him on here on this
Should
one.
be
Definitely
prepared. This
without a
it
doubt.
should be
Well, I
sorted
was
already.
prepared.
It's
I
not very
didn't know-
professional on here, is it?
I couldn't remember what you was doing.
It's
You
not
nutcase, did I?
professional, is it?
Who's Paige?
Paige's Kaiser 99's girlfriend.
I don't know.
And a
who
lovely
Kaiser
person
99
she
is.
is. She's a lovely. You don't know who Kaiser?
No.
You
He's
don't
very
know who's.
famous. He's
Call
famous
yourself
on
a
Twitch.
streamer.
Famous on
He's
Twitch.
only the biggest streamer in Blackpool at the moment. Second only to me. Unbelievable. Well, I might as well just. Right, I'm going to have to do a new name then, aren't I? I'm going to have to do a new one. Oh, I can't believe this. I hate doing this shit. I'm going to have to do a new one, right?
Call him Uncle Pepper.
We've got to do the proper names,
You
Ben.
haven't even got
Proper
autistic
names.
giraffe.
Hey, you're
There
there.
we go.
You're there, mate. And why did I move that one and move that
yeah,
there
you've-
when he's already there? What an idiot. What a Joey Deacon. There you are. Fade Dragon Slayer and the G Fuel Hamster. I've already got you. Look at that, mate. You're there, buddy. You're there, mate. You're there. You're right there.
Do we get money for this?
No, I'm afraid not.
Do we
Just
get
a
free
pack of
DVD?
jelly
on the way
babies
out?
and a hand job.
You
our
actually
choice.
play me, mate. Right, listen. It's no hand jobs. Don't be a weirdo. That's just weird.
Why is Declan there then?
All right, well, that's different. Right, anyway, so
That's false advertising.
what have you been doing today? Just doing what we've been doing today. So anyway, so far, we talked about, I went to the hairdressers,
Yeah.
which I may do a hair reveal later.
Oh, yeah.
If I get
Come
enough
on.
people asking for one, I might do it.
Let's
You know
get
what I mean,
it.
Deck?
Let's have it.
I might do a hair. Oh, I think I put.
Oh, my God, I can't wait.
I put my glasses on.
Do you reckon,
I'm
do you
gorgeous.
reckon them guys are watching us
Gorgeous.
from that shop?
They might be. If you are watching, let us know in the comments. You
that'll
know,
be
I've
cases.
already seen your hair and I'm excited. That's how good it is.
Are you really excited? Because it's so good, isn't it? So anyway, went to hairdressers. I had the nose thing where they pull a nose out, where they wax your nose, put the wax up and do that. And oh shit, mate, your eyes cry. It's terrible. It's terrible. What's that? Off to get him stream 19. I want to see your head. Who is that? I've target streaming. Oh, I want to do that. Which head? Don't answer that. Don't. I'm not even going to ask you.
I think you
Don't,
know.
I'm not even going down that way. I don't know. I'm a bit confused about you, Cal. I'm not sure
I
what
think he's confused himself.
what you
isn't he?
are. I think
Oh,
maybe
I'll make you know how confused you are.
is it a pubic hair reveal? It's Carl Cooper. I look like you now, Carl. But hey, listen, Deck.
Actually,
This is the honest truth, Carl Cooper. Right? This is the honest truth. We went to the same barbers, right?
They've done the exact same
Right.
cut.
Even he said this. He said that I had your older brother in today. On Wednesday, you look like the guy who came in on Wednesday. Is he your brother? And I said, yeah. He came in here and he said, are you the younger brother? And am I right, Declan?
Yeah, he
am I
did.
lying or not? Even Declan, now I've had my haircut, Declan could not believe that Carl is younger than me.
Yeah.
Declan can't believe he's younger than me. He can't believe it, can he? It's mental. It's
You
mental.
definitely look older.
Shut up, you.
Right up with
No one
that
asking
thing
you.
Yeah.
I don't like you anymore. You're horrible, Callum. You're a horrible person. You need to really think about how your life's direction is going. You're a horrible person. Full of shit. It's not
I know.
right. Ask Declan now. Declan will
did.
tell you now.
He did.
Declan. Who looks older, me or Carl?
Carl. definitely looks older.
Thank you very much.
It's
And
not
he's met them
exactly
in
a
real
bad thing.
people. You see,
Yeah, but you're balding more.
I'm not though now.
No.
I'm not. No, you see, I'm not now. I'm not now. When you see my hair, you'll understand what I mean. You'll understand what I mean. That chair looks like it's going to bloody break, Declan. I'm not being funny, but it does because it's so high.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it's so high. It's weird, isn't it? How chairs go like. But that's what we've been doing today. We've been to hairdressers. Went to this record shop as well. That was crap. When I was absolute shit, mate. And mate,
Was there any records?
oh mate, he was crap.
terrible.
It was absolutely
Records were
He
rubbish
charged, me,
face.
he charged me a £5 for 2 old videotapes.
Yeah.
Hey,
What
what
a rip off.
videotapes
What a
were
rip off.
It's Harry
There's
Potter.
no way I look older than 75, mate. This, I'm telling you, even the guy in the shop, in the barbers, even he said, I was the younger brother to you. And I'm not lying. Decollete, he was there, mate.
You just
He was there.
waffle.
He thought
just
you was
chat
older
rubbish.
than me. I think it's just because Carl's big. He's taller and bigger
Yeah.
than me, isn't he? So everyone just thinks because I'm smaller, I'm younger. It's
Yeah.
weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's how people. Obviously, in real life, if you saw his real life, I mean, I look about 10 years younger than Carl. You know what I mean? But I'm not pushing it out there. It's crazy, but but it's absolutely. We've had a great day today. We've had good. We had KFC. We nearly went to the pub, but we thought,
Which KFC did you
cut
go?
me off.
Liver
The
Road.
one on
Dodgy
Living
one.
Road.
The dodgy, was it?
Yeah, it was all right,
No,
mate.
it's the
We
good one.
wasn't.
It's the best one.
To be honestly, we wasn't going to get something to eat.
No.
Because Lemmy said he might. Lemmy would have stuck around and got something to eat,
I've
wouldn't you?
got food. I'm always up for food. Yeah.
Well, we might get something later if you
say.
fancy it, mate. Do you fancy some food later?
Possibly.
Lem?
Possibly.
Yeah.
Friday night, innit?
How about you,
Friday
Dad?
night.
Do you fancy something to eat?
If
Let's
I'm
wait and
hungry,
see.
yeah,
Let's
yeah.
wait and see. I'm not that hungry at the moment, but he's me lad. I've got to feed the bugger. And
I'm on like one meal a day at the minute, so.
You're on one meal a
a
day.
day?
What? How big is that fucking meal?
Like
Is that a
that.
big meal?
One meal.
Whatever.
Yeah, but I think you just blagged it,
No,
mate.
even a
You're trying to look cool, aren't you? with a little
Sometimes
meal?
even I can just eat a sandwich and I'm all right.
Yeah, but what do you drink though? What do you
It's
like?
true.
I drink loads.
Do you drink a
You
lot?
drink a lot. Water is a big thing as well. That can puff you up a bit, can't it? You know, it can.
Always drinking, me.
It's crazy. So Carl went home today. Carl went home yesterday, didn't he? After the stream.
Yeah, it's good, wasn't
It was a good stream Wednesday. It was all right, wasn't it? I've had a lot of good comments about it, saying that I look fantastic and Carl looked much older than me. But apart from that, it's been really good. Everyone likes Lemmy. Everyone likes Lemis the Menace. I don't know why. I can't. Everyone loves FaZe Dragon Slayer. I don't know what it is about him.
Some sick.
He just loves him. He's just a very lovable person. Look, he's even got a cup with my name on it. I love Mark Cooper. You know what's so good, right? This is going to sound really stupid, this, right? You know, when I started streaming, right, everything was back to front. But there's a button, you just press a button, and it's called re-mirroring. So when you put
right.
something up, like that, like that T-shirt,
Yeah,
it reads the right way. It's mad, and it's such a simple
Warm,
thing.
isn't it?
It's mad, isn't it, eh?
Warm, innit?
It is
like
warm.
being in Egypt
There's a
or
fan
something
here,
like
mate. Oh, yeah, you're in the wrong seat. Unless we put that fan over there. But I'm not even going down that
We
road.
need a turny
I'm not
one.
even going that road. Well, you could turn it. No, because then it won't hit me. Then, and I'm the boss. And so.
What is the
that's what it is.
topics today? Have we
The
done them all?
topic today is we're going to talk about mental health. It's Friday, so it's mental health. It's check-in week. It's mental health week, and it's also how are you doing? That's pretty much what it is Friday. And the news, obviously.
What, like,
we're going to talk
like,
about
how
stuff
you
like
doing
that.
or how you doing?
Like how you doing, like that.
Or is it like, how are you?
Ah, yeah, yeah.
How are you doing, boss?
Nice
Like,
picture.
no, not like that. Not how you doing? Squeak like a pig. None of
like-
that. None
Or
of
like,
that stuff.
how do you?
And it's anti-vegan day.
Oh, it's every day's
Every
anti-vegan
day
day.
anti-vegan day. What was we on about today about vegans? Oh no, I better shut up. Actually, I just realised what I said. It's about you're going to do a new horror film, and I was going to be the star one, and you were going to kill.
No,
me
we
and my
were. That
friend.
was your idea.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, you
let's
mad guy.
let's just
I know
not talk
some
about
vegans
it.
that are big lads. I
Yeah,
don't know how they do
I
it.
know, I know,
There's some
I know a
meaty-
dude that's veggie and he's
Some-
mad.
some
Some
meaty
of
vegans.
I was gonna
fake
say there's some-
protein in it.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's some meaty vegans out there, but I don't really. That doesn't really add up.
Yeah,
does it?
yeah, he's a
But
meaty
it's like-
vegan
yeah, but
boss.
it's
Some
all
big lads.
plant based.
Me and Lemis went to a Greek restaurant yesterday. Did you go to a Greek restaurant?
Well, we was at Weatherspoons, but they seem to drop a lot of plates. I think it was new starters week or something.
New starters
because-
week.
You know where,
Starters
you know where
Week.
they have the inductions and stuff. where they're-
Dropped a few plates for a laugh, like. That's what they do, innit?
But it
Like,
was
innit?
warm as well. I mean, you know, you
What's that
feel
got
you
to do with
feel
dropping
for them.
plates,
You know,
though?
you can't.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's warm, it's sweaty, isn't it? You get sweaty hands.
I think so.
It's very warm. You're
I
sweating.
suppose
You're
so, yeah.
dropping plates. You're throwing them about. You turn into a Greek restaurant, don't you? So
I suppose you do,
fair
don't
enough,
you? Yeah.
I suppose.
We nearly
probably
went
right,
to Arzu's, didn't we?
We nearly went
But
to
you couldn't
Arzu's,
sit
but
in.
there's nowhere to sit.
No.
If I could
Why?
give any
Arzu's, it's
advice
like-
to Arzu's,
It's,
right?
it's top
Yeah,
quality.
it's good.
All right.
Get some, mate. Pull your counter
Get a
back.
restaurant. Just get
Yeah.
a restaurant.
Pull your counter back
Yeah.
and put some chairs and
Yeah.
tables in there, and we would have ate there
Yeah, we
today,
would.
wouldn't we? But there's nowhere to sit. There's nowhere to eat nothing, which is shit. Which is such a shame for such good quality food,
Mm.
right? There's nowhere to sit. I recommend. I think you need to get the food is so good there that if I order food tonight, I'll probably get it from there. That's
I
where
tried Spanish the other day. It was
Or
quite
bone, or
decent.
bone jam.
Bone jam's quite
That's
good
where
as
I
well.
went last night.
Spanish food's quite decent.
Spanish food, yeah.
I didn't realise it was Spanish until even though there was a giant picture of like a bull on the wall
Yeah.
behind it, and then it hit me. Not the bull, like the
Yeah,
picture.
I thought the
No,
bullet
no,
is just a picture.
picture of it. Yeah.
We were going to smash the place up, but they were doing a better job of it themselves. Just speaking your mic again, please, Lemis. I think the volume's a bit low.
Hello, testing 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Yeah,
1 2 3.
have a go nearer to
1
the
2.
mic. I'll turn you up slightly.
Go near. How near do you like to go? Is that all right?
No.
No, don't
How's that?
you-
Is that okay?
Right, go back a bit now, you Joe, you big bonk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right,
All right.
just talk now in it, please.
Is it all
A
right?
bit nearer.
Is it working?
Right, go on.
Hello. 1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2.
Oh, it's working for me.
There you
You're
go.
like a little mouse, you little
God's
bugger.
sake. Why would you do? Why are you not on it?
I'm
Technology.
on it now, technical. Mate, listen, right?
Rubbish.
Listen,
Just
I'm
'cause
not
it's
being
warm.
funny,
Just
right?
because you've had a haircut, you
All
can
the
do what you
streams,
want.
right, let's put it this way. All the streams I watch,
God's
right,
sake,
there's
man.
like 20 people behind the scenes doing shit.
Yeah.
I'm doing everything.
Who's this
I'm doing
now,
scene, I'm doing scene change. I'm doing stuff
Well, no,
like,
Joe,
like
Joe
this.
Rogan's only got one guy, hasn't he?
Yeah, but one guy can quite easily do the cameras because I'm doing cameras, scene changes. I'm answering
Yeah,
the
you
phone.
could do with someone doing all
I'm
that.
doing
couldn't
all
you?
that shit. I'm barring people. I'm blocking messages. I've got it on here.
deleting
I've
all
got
the porn
it there.
Callum
I'm
sends.
deleting all the porn sites. Fucking people keep
What?
putting up.
Struggle with that, wouldn't you?
Seriously, man, you won't believe it. I'm doing
Yeah,
stuff
there's a
like
lot.
this.
Believe it.
I don't know why that's come up. No idea about that. That's very weird. That's a bit strange. I don't know where that came from. I better turn that up.
That's
slightly.
Callum when he's eating a banana, that.
That's Callum when he's eating a
What the
banana.
hell am I
So
doing now?
there you go, and we've got stuff like this as well. That's what I should have done. You know, for the horror bit. That would be nice. But anyway, yeah. So I'm doing everything. I'm doing the mics, cameras, lights, action. I'm doing everything. It's crazy, and I'm wearing a hat at the same time.
It's good to see, you know, it's come a long way since, you know, it started. So
Well,
it's good to
do
see.
you remember
the
when it first
progression
started?
of it
Yeah,
all,
yeah.
so-
I mean, it was first started, and I
it's-
made lots of mistakes when I first started. I did make a lot of mistakes.
You have to, though, don't you, to learn?
You learn by your mistakes, yeah.
Yeah.
You do, and I think streaming's really good because it gives, like, someone like me, I can't get about and stuff. I can't walk
It
properly.
gives you a voice and a reason to
gives you a voice and
know.
a reason. It does, doesn't it?
carry on striving for excellence.
And do more stuff and get better at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to give it,
Yeah.
you know, a shot. It's like JLS, you know, you only get one shot to make it
Oh,
count. That's
my
always
days,
stuck with me,
man.
that.
I can't believe. Look how relaxed he is with his foot up on the desk and everything. He's a bugger, isn't he? One of these days, it's all just going
One
to
of
fall
these
on the
days
floor.
I'm going to kick it all over.
Yeah, don't put your foot up there. I'm going to turn your mic slightly up, mate. 'cause-
Yeah. It's a habit people have that at all, because
Right, there you go, then.
as well.
That's
How's
what
that?
I mean.
Is that better, then?
Yeah, 1 2.
There we go. That might be okay.
1 2 1
If
2.
you can hear him, everyone, that's good enough for me. But anyway, right. Moving on swiftly. There's going to be more strikes, ladies and gentlemen. There's going to be much more strikes coming very, very soon.
I think we need more wingers, to be honest, not strikers.
Well,
I
there's
don't
gonna
think
be
we
some
need
strikes
any
coming
more
on, mate.
strikers.
The post office
Oh,
is going to be on strike. 27th, 28th, 29th and 30th of this month.
Are they?
Amaz's that.
So order
And
now.
BT as well.
Order
They're gonna,
now.
how can BT go on site? Does that mean the phone's going
Wait,
down?
so
or
the
something?
internet's going to go down?
Well, I don't know. That shit. That's on the 30th and the 31st of August.
Okay,
And they're striking because of pay. Striking because of pay. You can't blame them. You can't blame the buggers. You can't.
No.
and there's going to be a heat wave up to 39, right?
Well, it's today, isn't it? It started
Yeah,
today.
it started
It's
today
right
for
up.
until Sunday. There's going to be a heat wave, and the highest thing is going to be 39, which is going to be on Sunday, I think.
You think you
It's
could
gonna be
boil? You
horrific.
think you
It's
could
gonna be
boil an
so
egg on
loud.
a carb on it?
Oh yeah.
It's what? Sorry.
You could boil an egg on a carb on it.
Do it on
couldn't
the
you?
street, on the floor.
Could boil
Crazy,
one on
innit?
my left cheek.
Yeah.
You
it's
could
true, that.
boil
Your
more
left
than one
yeah.
egg. You could do a fucking full
Your
breakfast
lefty.
on your left cheek, mate.
Yeah, let's try it. That's
a
on
full
the
English.
video.
I saw a really stupid one where that fellow ate all that food, with the eggs and on the pavement. It just what an idiot. What not bad. And so they've said it's never been this bad for 50 years. 50 years it's been, right? Because they say because of the summer,
Yeah.
the drought might keep going until next year. This time next year, man, it could be. That's how bad it could be. The drought.
It won't because.
Well, I'm only saying what they're saying.
Right, I get
You're
why
wrong
they're
with
No,
it.
saying
it's
it.
bad. Believe me,
But
I
at
was.
the same time, we're gonna have the worst winter in 20 years, so we'll have a shitload of rain as well.
Yeah,
Well, it won't
that
be.
could be bad, couldn't it? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that'd be crap, wouldn't it? But yeah, there's been a shooting in Scotland. The guy's in court.
Wait, was that actually in Scotland?
It was in there's two shootings. Let me get at it. The first one is was in Scotland, and he shot. He attempted to murder his ex-wife, didn't he? And I think he shot a bloke and I think his daughter. I think it's mental what's going on up there. It's crazy. Right, we'll talk about this in a minute. So I'll leave that for a minute.
You'll leave the shooting for a minute.
Montenegro shooting, 11 dead
Jesus.
and 6 injured.
Is that in America again?
Montenegro, no, it's Montenegro. It's like
That's a
Africa.
new one,
that
isn't it?
kind of
Oh,
area,
right.
innit?
It's
Is
a
it?
new one,
No, it's like
South
it's-
America.
Yeah, it's a hot country anyway. It's bloody hot, right? It's South America, isn't it? Thank you, darling. 11 dead, 6 injured, maybe fatally. They're almost like they're on life support. The 6 people and then there's quite a few more injured as well. But the shooter has been shot dead by the police. Crazy, isn't it? You know what? You know what's really weird, right? You know when you watch shootings in America, right, and you see what's so mad about it is, right? You've got shootings that are going inside inside the actual school and stuff. And you've got loads of police waiting outside.
Yeah, they do.
Right? And they've got all these guns. Why don't you just chance it? Get
That's
in
kinda
there,
pointless, isn't it?
It's mad, isn't it? I've never understood it. And we've got to. I think the biggest problem with America is it's not the gun law itself, because that's not going to go. We've got to understand that.
technology.
It doesn't really matter if the gun laws are like that, because people who do things like that are going to get them anyway.
But
Oh, yeah.
mate. But
That's
it's the
the thing
kind
about
of
America,
yeah,
even if
but
they
it's the kind
ban
of guns
guns,
that they can
it's-
get, though, mate.
No, but look at the Paris attacks, mate. Them people got AK-47s.
In a,
Right.
in
They
a
were able
country
to
where
get
guns are regulated,
Wait, in a
America,
country like France where you
Yeah,
can't.
but they wasn't from the country, though, were they?
No,
they
but-
were,
no,
they
but
were
matter,
in the
but they
country
still got 'em
waiting.
into that country.
no,
Where
they were in the
America, there's so many
country,
guns
but
already.
they managed to obtain them illegally.
But the problem, I think, the major problem with America is because we've got to look at it honestly, right? Yeah, we ain't going to change the gun law, unfortunately. It's stupid, right? What we need to change is the kind of guns that you can buy. So to buy an AR-15 and all
Yeah.
that kind of stuff, you shouldn't be able to buy an automatic rifle that shoots 30
No, you
rounds.
can't. You can't buy auto. You can't buy auto. You can buy semi-auto. You can't buy fully.
Even
No, but-
semi-automatic.
Yeah,
bad.
you know what I mean. You can buy burst fire and all that stuff, can't you? But
No,
this,
no. You have
But
to have special
even like
licenses.
one shot, right? Do your finger, man.
It's still bad.
Yeah.
It's still fast, kind of reload as well. So that is a big issue. Having rifles like that, where you can have 30 rounds in a I think it's crazy.
That's
Because
because that's the average size of a class.
it's yeah, you mate. And as stupid as that sounds, that's so true though. That
It's
is
right, though,
true,
isn't
man.
it?
It's
Like,
crazy,
it's
isn't it?
like they did. It's like they planned this. The government without even wanting to.
It's mad, isn't it?
A kid
I mean,
is pissed
it's
off and get 30
horrific.
bullets and cause so much damage.
I mean, what can they do?
Well,
What-
I mean, like, look at the ones that have live streamed it as well.
It's fucking
That-
sad.
All the damage
What's
that's
happening? How's that
caused
happening?
to the victims that actually die, the victims' families,
I know people like
the
them.
police
It's
that
going to
have to
encourage them to
respond
do
to
it.
it, and then the other people watching it that
Yeah,
aren't.
but people who think it's good, that's going to encourage
Yeah.
them to do it themselves.
Yeah.
Do you
Going
think?
to
Right,
idolise it.
I think someone who's successful on Twitch, and it's pulling strap to him, streaming platform wouldn't stream. They're not the kind of people that do shootings.
No.
Right? It's people who are like got 2 people watching them.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, oh look what's happening, and shooting, and then
Oh,
it
were they
goes,
a
and then it'll
Twitcher?
get a thing, and then people, hey.
What?
It was a Twitcher that did it.
No,
Yeah, it was a
It was
Twitch.
someone
well,
Twitching.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was.
Well, it wasn't a
That's
Twitcher.
mad, isn't
I wouldn't say it was a
Yeah.
Twitcher. It was a guy who had a Twitch
He
account
just
who was
streamed on Twitch.
twitching.
Yeah, he just streamed.
Oh,
He streamed it on
right.
Twitch.
Yeah, you
He
get a lot of those.
He wasn't
though,
a
don't
famous.
you? It's a lot of them want attention.
It's
Don't
Yeah.
they?
It
That's all
happened
it
a
is,
few
is
times
attention.
now.
But fancy that.
It's
man.
this idea that they want to start a race war.
Well, it was a white dude, wasn't it?
race war's
And
not gonna happen.
You know. Well, I don't.
You say this, look at America. I mean,
Yeah, but it's not. There's too many.
it's mental.
There's
It's
there's
mental.
more people that are like comfortable with mixed culture now than there is
Yeah,
racists.
yeah, there
anymore.
is.
Hey, but every
There is
time,
a lot
I mean,
more.
If you went back to the 80s
As
in,
bad as it
in
is.
England and said there'd be a race war, I might believe you. But now, nah.
It's
Nah, it's still possible. I mean, look in America, every time a minority gets shot, which is bad,
yeah.
riots, loot, it all
Yeah,
over,
it's all-
they use
it
that
is.
excuse. And
Yeah,
that's
there's a
just
lot of
more-
racism, but there'll never
but
be
what-
a race war.
Yeah, but what you have to understand is right. There is like because we only hear about a few shootings, but I'm telling you, there's like hundreds of shootings
Yeah.
a day. There's shootings every day in
Yeah.
America. It's not
there's
uncommon.
there's a mass shooting every day now.
It's not uncommon to
Every
get
day.
shoot. Well, it's not a mass. No, there's not a mass shooting every
No,
day.
there is. There
but
is
there's
actually,
loads of
no,
shootings.
there is actually a mass shooting every day now.
Well, what do you class as a mass shooting? More than 2.
Like more than 3 people.
So more than 3 people. That's
Yeah.
a class as a.
It's a mass shooting.
It's mad, isn't it? It happens every day.
And
doesn't
sometimes it even
Mad, innit?
happens like
I mean, it's
few
like,
times
it's
a
like
day.
in Chicago.
it? Right.
It's
Yeah.
It's like 2 people now on average get shot.
yeah, that's like gang violence though.
They do
that's-
good
Yeah,
bits
but-
of Chicago
but,
as well.
It's
Hey?
all the same thing, isn't it?
They do
Say
good
again.
shit.
It's such an
Chicago town,
easy thing to
pizza.
use, causing
Great
so much
pizzas.
damage.
Great pizza, Chicago town. Not as good as Domino's, though. We're
No.
definitely not as good as Domino's.
Domino's
Without
is
a
the
chance.
best
no,
best pizza.
no way. No way. It is not as good as Domino's, mate.
It's like as long as they don't go to Kentucky, because you know what I mean.
Kentucky. What about Kentucky? You're not crazy.
As long as they don't go
Sons
there.
of the 13.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Well,
Yeah, I don't know, they'll destroy our
we have to
territory.
be
That's our
careful
base.
how
Our
we
base
talk
will
about
be
that.
destroyed.
Yeah.
We have to be very, very careful
Don't want that.
because
There are recruitment
When you join,
centres.
you get
yeah,
a free
we are
giraffe.
going for it
Bargain
soon.
bucket.
Giraffe AR.
Be very, very careful. But yeah, no, it's been cool. We had a great
cool.
day. We've done all sorts
We've had a
today.
bit of a mental day. haven't we?
So the first topic of the evening, before we get any further, this is where we obviously we start talking about shite and we have a proper discussion. And the first discussion is the majority of babies now that are being born. See, I've not told anyone what the discussions are tonight.
Right.
Right. Number one, the majority of babies being born are being born out of wedlock in England and Wales.
Yeah.
It's the first time ever it has reached a cost pass level, and we're talking a big percentage. I won't tell you the percentage yet. I'll wait. I'll see if you can guess it. But it's big. It's like, well, I'll fucking tell you, 70%.
Well, like when I was a kid,
70%
right,
out of wedlock now.
when I was a kid at school,
Mad, innit?
my parents broke up. Right.
Yeah.
There was like me and one other dude in the class that didn't have both parents,
Okay.
and I used to think like that's kind of crazy. That, and then as I got older, it was more and more and more and more kids that just didn't have both parents. And now, if you find someone that's got both parents, you're lucky.
Yeah, it's common. It's very uncommon
yeah.
to be
Mad,
to
innit?
have both. It's
I
crazy.
think at
innit?
least 50%, over 50% end up in divorce, don't they?
Yeah.
It's mad,
And
innit?
especially with this day and age, you
Even
know
if
how
they get
the
married,
progression is occurring. I mean, it's,
Well, I'm-
it's
I'm-
more
I'm-
common to
yeah,
be
I
buying
mean-
a house on your own nowadays, and even though
This is the problem now. This is the
even though
problem
it's a
now.
struggle to
This
you
is
know,
the big problem now. 'cause-
financially support that.
Yeah,
How
you're
do you do
absolutely
it?
right. You're absolutely right, Phase Dragon. What I think the big problem now, people can't afford mortgages because they're not together as couples. The world doesn't work now where two couples get together, they start saving up, they have babies. Well, they get married, right? Then they have babies, and then they do well, right? And then they get jobs, they get better jobs, and they do it as a career, and they have babies and all that, and they do it that way, right? And they build a life together. What's happening now is, because it's so mental going out there, people are having babies who aren't married.
No.
They're not in a secure relationship, half the time. I hope I'm not speaking out to him.
What, is
Please
that
let me
because they
stay.
raw dogged? That's because of raw dogging.
The raw dogging. Too much raw dogging going on.
Community's gone up.
Hey?
But
You
there's
think
like,
the
Well,
raw
I
dogging
don't
there's
know,
a
it's
massive
crazy
thing at the
what
minute
happens.
of
Me,
like
personally, I
young
think
people.
that's-
There's a craze at the minute
Go on. mate.
of
Go
young
on.
people like because like houses are so expensive. A lot of young people my age are getting camper vans and just living in them.
Well,
a
what's-
massive thing at
what
the minute
seems
with
to be
that.
happening now, right? You leave school, nobody wants to do any shitty jobs anymore,
No.
right? The only people that could do shitty jobs are ones that live at home with the parents. They're the only ones who can
Yeah.
do it, right? And then they end up doing shitty jobs, can't be arsed, end up pregnant, and then that's it. The whole life is now paid for.
Yeah.
They get paid for not being at work. I'm not. Look, don't get me wrong. This is not everybody. This is not everybody. But all I'm trying to say is right. It's become so easy now. The world is so easy now that you can just basically, a woman can get pregnant, she can have a baby, and everything's paid for. She'll
Yeah.
never work again
No.
until it's crazy. It's madness now. It's so bad.
Well,
and then
it's not that they just get a lot of support. They get support. Don't
That's-
they?
that's
It's
what I
not
mean.
Everything isn't paid for. I mean, you still have to do something, but not as much, do they?
No, not as much.
As
No,
someone
they
if
get-
they didn't. Obviously, if
I
you've got
agree
They
a
get
with
a
kid,
lot
that.
of support
I agree
now,
with
don't
that
they?
it's a
side of it, though,
responsibility,
because,
though,
like,
isn't it? A kid.
Being
so.
a,
Yeah, of
being
course
a
it is, yeah,
parent
of
on
course
your
it
own
is.
now, like for like women with a child, they kind of need that help, don't they? Like, it would be
listen,
next to
the
impossible
problem
to
is
try
right.
and
There's so many
juggle
single
a job
parents.
and
Yeah,
this,
there's so
you
many
know.
there's so many single parents out there, purposely single parents because they don't need to worry about it. They'll just get the rent will be paid for and things. You know what I mean? And they'll have to find them out because you can't not. Oh, it's a mother and a baby. You
No,
got to help
yeah.
them. Now that's not me having a go. That's not me having a. That's just the state of affairs in this country at the moment. Unfortunately, it's crazy. It's shit. It's crazy as shit, man. I remember right when I was a kid. How I was brought up, I think that's how you end up in a relationship then, and you decide that you want to have children, so you get married, you try and get a mortgage,
Yeah.
and you build up like that, and that's the proper way of doing it. And I still believe that. Now the problem what we got, I think we seem to have a lot of kids having kids. That's a big issue.
Definitely.
Now, I'm not saying right. Some women do. It's not done. I'm not saying it's done on purpose all the time, but I know for a fact I know people who actually they are career mothers. That's what they do. They all they want to do is get kids, get a flat, and just live off benefits. And I know people. I really know people like that, and it's mad. When you think about how real and crazy that is, that's in that mad, Lem. What do you think about that?
Yeah, it's an interesting proposition that you uphold on the overall agenda here. It's quite a difficult topic to altercate, really. To be honest,
It's quite hard not to offend people, and I don't want to offend people. It's just what's happening in the world today.
I
That's
feel
the
the
problem,
political agenda is advertised in this manner, and it is a difficult topic to abbreviate. And
Shut up!
yeah, no, it is. I don't know. It's just
Shut up!
difficult, isn't it? This day and age, they're just having
Government
kids and
police
stuff.
experience.
So
We were going. All right, sorry. That's
what can you do? What can you do
That's
though?
another message. Let me
Get kids and get a house. There
Let me
you
just
go.
refresh the old chat here. Just refreshing it. There we go. Yeah, it's crad. It is mad, isn't it, Lem? It is. It's weird, isn't it? The world's weird, man.
Wow.
The world's. I think the world's
I
backwards.
think we're evolving backwards, aren't we? So one of them.
That's a
innit?
good. We are evolving backwards.
Yeah,
You're
but
There's
absolutely
too much. I think
spot
there's
on.
too much going on. I
You're
think there
absolutely
is too
spot
much
on.
going on.
See,
You know what
why
I mean?
is everyone
There you
so
go.
lonely now? Why is everyone so lonely now? Why are you? Why is the younger generation? Right. This is for you three, right? Yeah. Why are you three, right? More chances of being more lonelier at your age than I was in my age, right? And the technology that you guys have got now, you got phones that Declan's on his, the little.
Yeah, but
weirdo.
you have good haircut though. You have good haircuts and that.
Well,
so
what's that
like,
got
you're
to
not
do
going to
with
be
Joey?
lonely, are you, mate? You know what I mean? Your haircut, mate.
Not with
Not
this
even
haircut,
showing it,
mate.
have you? Look at that.
Why are you showing me that, you weirdo? That is weird. But yeah, so why?
He's warm.
Listen,
I
so
think it's because it's
Go on.
so normal for people to have like sex that doesn't mean anything these days.
right, okay.
I think that's like what Because so many people like that are just casual.
No, I don't think that's true.
I think it's because
Yeah, there
Rufus is
There's loads
cheaper.
of casual.
I don't think that's true. I'm telling you, right?
believe
When
me,
I was
mate.
your age, right, casual sex was. I'm telling you, my generation would bang you like out the bean park. I'm telling you, man. I'm
Yeah, you
telling you.
say that,
And
but
we had an
no,
AIDS epidemic,
it's different
and we still
now.
shagged
You
more
say
than
that,
you.
but you haven't seen Callum's sex dungeon.
Yeah.
Callum, well, but there's only him in
I'm
it.
renovating it at the moment.
Yeah,
It's
but he's-
renovating.
Yeah, but there's only him in it. He don't like people coming round. He's told me. He just sits there masturbating all day.
Just me
Anyway,
and
stop it.
Miller.
That's weird. But no, it's crazy, though, isn't it? Right, right. When I was right, you guys are more mental health and loneliness now more than I had when I was a kid. I'm telling you, and I couldn't use the phone till after 6 o'clock, and that was only for 5 minutes. And I used
Yeah,
to
but
put
It's because of
50p
this
in.
technology. All
You
this,
still got to put 50p
you
in
judged
now.
all the
Yeah,
time.
you're right,
I
yeah,
mean,
you're
that's
right.
a big part of it.
It's what? Sorry.
I mean, up until I was like 15, 16, I felt every time I posted a picture or something, I felt judged. And now, when I'm older, I realise, but a lot of people don't get over that.
No.
They feel judged for
Kinda
every
right.
picture, everything they're taking. That's what technology does. It might be this amazing thing we have, but it just makes stuff.
It's-
it
it's
makes
not
everything
good.
so easy to do, but so hard to do at the same time.
It's not
You're
good, man.
You're saying there's more eyes on us these days.
I've
and
just
there's
sussed
more,
something with you, Lewis.
There's
just-
more
Sorry to change the old
more
subject.
expectations, I think.
Lewis, FaZe Dragon Slayer, was supposed to be up here at 9 o'clock, so I'm too tired. I think he does it just so he makes an entrance
I
deck,
want to
doesn't
make an entrance.
He
yeah.
likes to
That's
make
what
an
you do.
entrance,
You
doesn't he?
have to make an entrance.
He's a bugger,
don't
isn't
you?
he? But yeah, no, anyway, going back, I just think technology now, you're more lonely than you was bloody when I
Yeah.
was a kid. It's crazy. Like, you guys can, if we'd have had the technology that you had, then, man, it'd be
Yeah,
a
but there would
different
be no
world.
progression if you had that back then, because everyone would have just been VR fucking cracking
Well,
them out.
Masturbating.
VR porn, that's another
Like
thing.
if you
innit?
had, like now,
mad,
it's
innit?
nothing. But if you had that back then, the world would have no progression.
I think in the 80s, if we'd have like
Yeah, but
actually
for them to have
was,
that back then, they would have been as technologically advanced as we are now. So it would have just been like everything was 20 years in front.
yeah, but would we? I think in the 80s, with the way that people were, would we have just stopped? See,
No,
this is
of
the,
course it wouldn't. No, at
yeah,
all.
but technology now,
Well, because,
right?
Because if you had that technology then,
Right?
you'd be at the same place we are now, just 20 years earlier or 40
Yeah.
years earlier.
Yeah, you're right,
It's-
mate.
So now we'd be at a thingy.
I just thought of another way of saving the
to
planet.
everyone,
Don't
it
forget
wouldn't seem
to
like that because we
share
wouldn't
this,
know, we wouldn't
guys.
perceive
Now
it
with
like
the
that.
now
Don't
with the
forget to share this,
robots, wouldn't
please,
they?
on your Facebook.
I just found another way of saving the planet.
Jeff
Lem
Bezos.
and,
What about
Cal
him, eh?
and,
Jeff Bezos. Have you got
and,
Jeff Bezos?
Declan, if you want to
Yeah, I've shared
share
it.
it, thank
Have you got
thank
Jeff
very much.
Bezos
Share
on
it
the
again.
topic?
Yeah,
today?
wait a minute.
Get him on the
I know a
podcast.
good way to save the planet. I know things
Go
will
for it.
really work.
Right,
Share
go on.
condoms.
Do what, sorry?
That's true.
Share condoms. It's less plastic.
Yeah, that's true.
Less pollution.
See, we had this discussion today. It was in Kentucky. We
About
made this-
sharing condoms.
Oh, right.
No,
in the bathroom?
no, something really stupid, something
That
dead
bathroom in
simple, right?
Kentucky,
You know
that
when you
goes
get a
down.
drink, and you have a plastic top on it.
Yeah.
Surely there's
Yeah.
more plastic in that
Then there is in a straw.
than there is in a
Yeah.
plastic straw.
Why don't they have plastic straws and then have a paper lid?
Yeah, I'm up for that, mate.
Why
Can't stand paper straws.
paper straws,
Awful.
right? All they do is, I would say 90% of people just get the straw and chuck it straight in the bin. They don't even use it. So it's
You don't
actually
bother, do
more
they?
waste than it would be for plastic straws.
Mad, isn't it? It makes no sense to me. It makes
Yeah, but I
absolutely
think
no
they reuse
sense.
a lot of the cups.
No,
The
they don't,
plastic
because
bits. No, but
when you get
I've
wet
heard-
Just
paper,
throw it in the bin, mate. Just throw
you
them in them
can't
things. Just throw
really
'em
do
in the bin,
anything
mate.
with it.
Oh, what about the plastic tops?
You know, but the plastic tops, right? What would be better would be have a plastic straw, right, and then have a paper top. Like strengthened, obviously, like cardboard or
Makes no,
something.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but-
this plastic straws. I mean,
It's horrible, them plastic,
Is it-
them paper straws.
right. David Attenborough saw a load of plastic straws stuck in a turtle's nose,
Fuck
right?
the turtles.
Yeah. You can't say that.
Nah,
weird.
I'm
Nah,
sick of it.
yeah.
I'm sick of getting a Macca's and getting halfway through the
Innit,
drink
yeah.
and I'm eating paper.
It's,
Yeah.
All
mate,
because of
it's
turtle
making my
straws
mouth
and
feel weird
straws.
now, mate. It's making my mouth feel weird right now. It's horrible,
Turtles
man.
just
Isn't
gonna
it?
come in here.
It's
now,
horrible.
innit? You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah, horrible, mate. It really is.
Innit? Instead of that, right, we should just put muzzles on all the these fucking turtles so they can stop snorting plastic.
Just
Tell
give them
me about it.
lessons
No,
on
it is,
not
mate.
to
It is.
breathe in straws.
It's
I
weird,
could just
isn't it?
imagine a scuba diver there, like trying to speak in bubbles.
Well, I've got an idea. If we give them all bags of Charlie, they'll sniff that instead of the straws.
Well, that's probably not going to work as well,
Hey,
mate.
give me a
I'm
bag
just
of Charlie,
saying.
I'll use all the paper straws.
That's weird. You're weird, you lot. That's
I use your paper
that's
straw.
very, very strange. That's
I've
Very
got
strange.
another way of saving the planet, right? How to save water? Instead of putting water in your G Fuel, just snort the G Fuel.
Yeah.
why would you want to do that?
Do lines of G
Sure.
Fuel.
Oh, sorry, mate. Sorry, mate. I seem to have
Can you
a.
turn it off, please?
Oh my god, it's like that kid didn't know he used to snort sherbet.
Oh, I can't turn the volume off.
Can you turn it off, please? We're
I'm trying to do
streaming.
it. Sorry.
We're
Oh,
streaming.
God, it's coming through now. Right, sorry. There you go. Right, I'm past it. Sorry
Fucking
about
hell,
that.
Mark.
Sorry about that. Sorry, lads. I'm trying to. I
Fucking
didn't
hell.
realise what I was doing. You.
Can't
We're on
believe
air.
this.
I know we're on air.
Someone
Don't
get the slipper
start,
out.
you little buggers.
We'll get the
on air.
slipper out.
Right.
You've
Someone
got
get
to
this.
get slippers on.
Can you imagine it? You bloody nutcases.
Good
Right,
slippers.
I'm going to.
Burberry.
Sure.
Burberry slippers.
Going to just
Burberry,
shout
um,
about
Actually
it.
got slippers.
Yeah.
He has got his slippers on. Oh yeah, of course he has,
They're
mate.
from Big
Oh, he's a
Tesco.
bugger. He's
Big
a
Asda.
He's a
Big Asda,
bugger.
mate. Big Asda.
Right, now Spike Mark.
Tesco
Good.
slippers then as well.
Proper
With
good,
Tesco
yeah.
slippers, mate.
Good. They're really good.
Why is it
size
doing that
9 to
now?
10.
That is different than what it used to be.
They're really cozy. They've got like the enhanced
Textures.
rubber in
Oh,
on the side.
Declan,
Enhanced rubber.
for the stream, should I run your t-shirt?
Should we what?
Your t-shirt for the stream.
Should you rob Matt? What are you saying?
I said show everyone the t-shirt for the stream.
Oh, I think they can see
Yeah,
it.
that would
can't
be
they?
mental. Yeah, natural selection. We're not even going to go what that is. We're not even going to go down that route. You little weirdos. You
What
are
is it? I don't
absolute-
even know.
Yeah, well, you don't need to know, you
don't
little
need to
bugger.
know.
Thank you very
Is it
much.
from a
You-
film?
It's just
You
edgy
do
humour.
know what it's from. You
No,
little
I
Is it?
I'm not even
I don't
joking.
know.
Don't.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm
No, you
not-
can't see
I'm-
the film. It's banned.
Oh, fuck off. Tell
I've
me what it's
seen it.
called after this.
I've seen it. Yeah, we will do afterwards, mate. You little nutcase. Yeah,
I'm gonna
I'll
Google where,
I'll
what's
bags.
natural selection from.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
mate.
just yeah.
Why are you on your phone? Why are you on
Because
your
I'm
phone?
sharing my stream,
What are
you
you
Joey
doing?
Deacon.
Why are you on your phone?
I'm going to share it now,
Can
man.
we
I'm
have
sharing
some
it. I'm sharing it.
topics, please?
Sharing it now. Thank you.
With some topics.
That
Put some
bubblegum
noises on
one's
us.
not
out.
nice.
I don't know.
Um,
Declan, innit? There you go.
That
God's
bubblegum
sake,
one. That
Declan.
bubblegum G
What
Fuel's
have you
not-
been
it's not
drinking?
nice.
I am sharing it now, mate. I'm
Have you
sorry, mate.
tried
I'm
it?
just trying to
That
share it
bubblegum
about a
one.
bit. This should have been done before. I am
try
so
it.
sorry.
I'm not- it looks
the
alright,
sand-
don't it?
The Christmas one
I'm
underneath
gonna
it,
try
that's
it.
nice.
It's sweaty as, isn't it? It's proper warm,
Yeah.
innit? Who's created the weather and that? You know what I
It's
mean?
great, the weather.
You know what I mean,
Um,
Declan?
It's
Who's
mad,
done
isn't
that?
it?
You know,
It's, I tell
aliens.
you
It
what,
is
how
mad
weird
how
is
we're
it?
getting this weather though. Like, it is, isn't it? On a serious note, it is crazy, isn't it?
I don't understand, right, how bad. Because
You're alright. You got a fan, mate.
this
Got a
is,
fan.
it is bad, isn't it? The weather's bad, isn't it?
Yeah,
This
terrible.
is
I
not-
think. Yeah.
This can't be. There must be
Why
I'm
something
going to
going
go
on that's,
swimming
that's
tomorrow,
wrong.
me. I'm going swimming for the day.
You don't see the
There
weather
must be
going on
something wrong.
strike, do you?
There's got to be. There's
What
got to
about
be.
Might
strikes?
just
eh?
tan in the garden.
I'm sorry, mate, but this should because
This should
what
be
happened
done
was,
already. This should have been done.
The problem, what happened was, right, we were setting up and we had a massive technical issue. It was a humongous technical issue. I've just got one more to do, then that's it, I'm done. Just throw it in that one, so I didn't.
Playing bingo on his phone.
Do
He's
that
on
one.
Castle
And
Clash
I've got
of
one more. I'm
Clash
just
of
trying to
Clans
find
on his
one
phone.
more somewhere.
Why are you
I
playing
can't find
Clash of Clans on your phone here?
it. Because you weirdo.
He's playing
Unbelievable, isn't it?
Spoon
Can't get the
Raiders.
staff
Wait
round
on.
here, can you,
Wait on.
Declan? We're going to have to take control here, Declan. What have you
Ah,
got to
shut
say
your
for
face,
yourself,
You weirdo.
Mr. Hamster? How's it been in that wheel all day? Has it been all right?
I broke
God's
it.
sake.
I
Have
broke-
you broke it?
Yeah, I broke the
Oh,
wheel. I went turbo on it
yeah.
and it came off and started
God's
going
sake.
around the
And
cage.
that
Oh
one.
my
That's
God.
it. We're done. I've done it. Right. Okay. There we go.
How's
Thank
the
you.
weather up there, Mr. Giraffe?
We're back on it.
Hey?
So yeah, thank you.
Alright.
Sorry about that. We are back. Sorry about that. We didn't go anywhere because you guys were talking anyway. So it's fine. It's cool, man.
That's fine. whatever.
But yeah, so the majority of babies are being born out of wedlock, more than 70% at the moment, and that's a frightening thing. It's frightening, though, isn't it?
I'm back now.
Yeah.
It's frightening, man. It's frightening that's actually happening, and that just shows you what's going on in the world and the way
Yeah, but it's
people
because
think.
It's so people don't get married nowadays. It's just not worth it.
But why is it
A lot
not
of
worth
money,
it?
innit?
Because
Lot of money.
it's expensive after the wedding and you'd rather spend the money on something else. And religion, right, yeah, compared to what people used to believe in religion,
Right.
in England, right, at least anyway, definitely,
Okay, yeah.
religion's down the hill. I know about one person who truly believes in religion. Like, out of my friends,
Yeah.
like, out of all my friends I've ever known.
Well,
They
that's
say they're
a
atheists, they
great.
don't believe.
See, that's bringing us on to the next topic. Where do you think the state of religion is at the moment, and where is it going in the world? What's
This is
as
my-
in,
Well,
as
hopefully in
yeah.
about 10
I-
years.
I mean, hold on. As in society, how is society now acting with religion?
well, hopefully in about 10 years, the highest religion, like followed religion, will be the Church of the 13 Spices.
Yeah, it's true that.
it's the 11 spices. We
No,
need
it's
to change
13 in it because what?
No.
There's a secret
it. Oh, there's
one.
me and the what's it?
Yeah.
I've got you. Yeah,
Yeah.
There's a
me
secret one,
being
yeah.
the new Isaiah. No, anyway, being right, but properly. Okay, so Lemis, what do you think? Well, no, hold on just a second, because Lewis here, FaZe Dragon Slayer, he was christened. You don't mind me saying, do you?
Well, you've put it out there now. that
Well,
I've been
yeah, but I haven't
christened.
said what though, have
Tell
I? I
everyone
haven't
I've
said
been
what though, have
christened,
I?
all right.
Yeah, but I haven't said what though, have I?
In it was just drowned by a priest.
Right,
and just
My
told him-
religious-
Lewis was christened,
My
right?
religious beliefs.
So what do you
yeah.
think? What's your religious beliefs, FaZe?
Well, I'm Christian, aren't I?
Okay.
Yeah, but do you believe, or is that just something?
Well, you know, I mean, you have to believe something, don't you? So, I mean,
Thought
that's
so.
that's my beliefs, I suppose. Christian, isn't it?
So,
Christian.
so you believe in a
God
higher
is-
power, as in like a god?
I think you have to.
Interesting
Don't you?
story, right?
Okay.
The guy, the priest that was at my christening actually got chased out of town afterwards
What,
for
with pic-
reasons
pitchforks
that you
and
can
stuff?
probably guess.
I think
What
Christian
afterwards? You
af-
mean
was
right
the
after
priest.
he actually did the actual?
No, not
So,
right. No.
As he christened you,
No,
it all went really weird shit, and everyone chased
no,
you,
no, like
your family, and the
like
priest out.
years after or
Was
whatever.
he
but
just
got
cleaning his
chased out
sex
of
toy?
town.
I believe in the little baby Jesus. You know, I think
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
about, and he was.
I
He
mean,
was
what
kicking it
we have to
large
be
at
very
one point.
careful with, lads, right? When we're talking about religion, I don't think we should say anything like defecate about it. I don't think we should say anything bad about
Well, I
it
don't-
because
yeah, I
it's
don't
not
believe
fair for us to do
anything
that.
wrong with
Because
religion.
people
I
do
mean-
believe in it, and I would not want. I don't want to offend people.
Oh no, don't
know what I
don't
mean?
change your belief. Believe in what you want.
Exactly.
But I just mean.
So what do you think then?
Truly think the next generation or two, religion's going to be like at the most 5% of the population. Of
Yeah.
them-
It's
gonna
of
die
that
off, innit?
generation.
It'd be nice to know what the population are religious in this
I mean-
country.
I mean,
that'd be very
multicultural.
interesting.
When I was on the
It's
train
mainly
going
the
to
elderly.
Manchester, right?
Yeah.
There's all these new buildings, like massive buildings, and right in amongst them all was like really old churches that are derelict.
Yeah, you
crumbling
do
away.
see a lot of like empty, derelict churches. I have seen quite a few,
Because they're just
and they're
it's
getting
just
more
not as-
normal.
It's just not as thing. Like if you went back to like the
No.
60s and 70s when people would go to church and put money in the pot on the way out.
I think there's
Shouldn't happen.
problems when the old church is now a car park.
Yeah.
You know there's issues
Yeah.
because that's what happened on Bond Street many, and I'm
Yeah.
going back 20 years ago,
Yeah.
probably more than that. The church was knocked down and made into a car park.
Yeah.
Because it would make it's the only way it could actually survive.
Yeah.
By getting rid of the church and having a car
Yeah.
park. It was council run though.
Well, really, when you look at it, what have we actually? When you look at religion, it's usually a way of coping, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Whereas
Yeah.
people these days, they just moan about the media, and that's their
Yeah.
that's their go-to is
So-
just to moan, isn't it?
Yeah, so what you're
it's
saying
a
is
war
the
in
new
it-
religion.
So it's a war
Yeah,
in
like
themselves,
you can
isn't
literally
it?
Yeah.
go online
Really.
and moan at anyone about anything.
Well,
So
yeah, and
the
that's
new
the
religion
hobby,
then
there's
is
a-
social media then.
There's
That's what
probably
you're saying,
more
isn't it?
people
Yeah,
now,
yeah,
right?
pretty
That's
much.
That
mad,
have
isn't it?
mental health problems than there is that follow religion.
This
That
is
is
this
so
is the
true.
problem as well. I mean, I remember you'd go and talk to your priest or your vicar, wouldn't you? And he would guide you in such things. And
Well, now
Oh,
you
I
can
you
just
just
know.
in the
look
back
on.
room.
Now you can just
No,
look
no,
on
no, no,
YouTube,
no,
can't you? You can look at
yeah,
YouTube for a
YouTube.
solution.
This is probably doctors. Oh, anyway, we'll
Oh,
get
yeah,
on
true.
that later, man. But yeah, you're absolutely bang
You
on,
can
man. You're
Google it.
absolutely
You
true.
can go and Google it. What your problem is, and it'll tell
It's-
you. You'll have
yeah, but-
sites to tell you. won't it?
You get a lot of shit as well.
Bad that
and that's what-
you
get-
can
that's
put
get
on
a
the
lot of
internet,
bullshit.
right? They got a spot on me here and it goes, "You've got AIDS." straight away.
Yeah,
It'll be
that's
something
probably
really
probably you're looking at the wrong
Speaking of
sites,
religion,
mate.
I think we should all have a day out, maybe to our church.
Well, you know what I'd love to do?
have a day out.
Me and Lewis, sorry, I keep calling you. Me and the FaZe Dragon Slayer
We did
09.
want to do it for
right?
a while, didn't we?
Yeah, I
Just to
think
see
we
what
should
was
really
going
do
on.
this deck, and I'm really interested about doing this, Callum. I'd like to go to as many every Sunday, and some of them do it on Saturday, and some on a Friday.
Well, they all reach
right?
the same goal, don't they? Of
Absolutely.
this is why you want to try different ones,
Yeah.
isn't it?
I would love to go to different religious.
Do you think we should
Settings.
rate them, like rate them on how?
Yeah, I think we
good
should
the
rate them out
religion
of.
Oh, we said rate him.
No, we
no,
should.
right.
We should rate
any,
rate
I thought
them.
you should
no.
get back at him then.
Yeah, no. Anyway, we need to. But what we should do, I think we should rate them out of. I think one of the most important things with like church and things like that, they need to be a bit more open. They need to be a bit more modernised,
Yeah.
and they need to be welcoming.
Well, they
This
are
is
if
the
you go to
problem.
America.
It's welcoming, isn't
The
it?
American one, that's funny, isn't it?
If you go to
And they're all
America,
saying,
the churches are
Hallelujah
like,
and all that stuff. But
the
all your
welcome
money,
over here,
the
they're
more
all
money
rotten
you give, the more religious you are. You know, that's man, isn't it? That's crazy, isn't it? But yeah, that's cool. Oh, wait on. Oh, Tommy, I'll have him in a minute.
time to drop an E.
Yeah, I will do. It's time to drop me drugs down my neck, which is
Drop an E.
cocodamol, actually. I just let that finish because that's annoying.
Just,
Should
uh,
sort
just,
that
Tell
out.
you what we could talk about.
Go on then. Well, let's just finish what we talk about first, mate. This is what we keep doing. We keep jumping, right? But keep getting told off for it. So yeah, that's what I think. And I think we should go to all different religions, be it Buddhist. Hopefully, I'd love to go to a synagogue. I'd love it. I'd love to go inside it. Go inside the like.
I don't think they let
sheep-
you in synagogues,
sheep-
do you, unless you're actually Jewish.
Yeah, but why, if I tell them, that, you know, it's to experience it, isn't it? I want to go to Mormons. I want to go to Latter-day Saints. I want to go to Jehovah's Witness.
Do you know
I want to go to
Oh, not
all of
Jehovah's
them.
Like
Witness.
interviewing a priest from each or something.
How good would that
You
be,
got
mate?
the
How good
Colonel's
would
Temple.
that be? Right, we get a film crew. See, this is something to
St.
do
Sanders.
for the YouTube channel. This is something to do for the YouTube channel where we could like ring them up and say, and we have like a load of like 10 to 15 questions, and what we ask them, and we need to get in like a nice half an hour setting, and we could actually get a camera set up, right? A couple of cameras you'd need. I'm on about doing it properly. A couple of cameras.
Oh yeah.
Lighting. Get someone. I need someone to do the camera work. I'll do the interviews because I'm. Okay, that's what I do.
A good one. Would
You know what I
be
mean?
Like,
And we-
ring
sound
up the
guy,
local
it'd be ace.
places, right?
Look really professional when
Ring
we
up
do it
like
as well.
the local religious places and try and get
Yeah.
someone on the podcast.
Well, that would be ace as
'Cause they
well.
probably will come
That'd be
on.
brilliant. I
They'll
think
be
that'd be
happy.
ace, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Come around the house and all that stuff.
Proper preaching, wouldn't
I think there may be some people I could reach out to. Actually, there's some people I could. I've got some people. Let's just say I've got people in the bag ready, right? But I don't want to do. I don't want to like put my eggs in one basket and throw them out there straight away. I want to build something up first, a little community, and then do it that way. Because it's no good doing it now; it's pointless. But with the YouTube stuff, it'd be ace to actually go out and do that to different places and actually interview them properly, and have like a guy doing the sound, a guy doing the camera. I'm on about doing it properly,
Well,
tripod and
these
everything.
days-
It'd be ace.
Down this day, you could end up just get like a little recording device with a mic attached to it.
Yeah, you could, mate. I've got the camera here that you could actually do it with. You could do it properly, and it'd be ace. But I would like to set up like, well, no, you wouldn't need all that because I've got a really good camera,
What if they don't want to do the
Yeah,
a
but-
podcast?
really good mic. It's what,
But
lad?
when you try and do an interview, if you have the camera, let's say, behind your shoulder, for
Yeah.
example,
Well, you'd
it'll
have
pick you and him
two.
up different.
Yeah, I
You'd be on
know.
different levels.
Yeah,
Well, if you
you'd
do
want
the actual
two
recording
cameras. That's
device.
what you'd want. Yeah, you'd have a camera. You'd have a guy doing sound, which is attached to the camera,
One of them,
because you can put
there
it.
you
You can put a headset in it and everything, and do it properly.
There you go.
And you can lead
Turn
off
them
the
on.
camera and have a mic that goes up like an overhead camera. That's what you'd have, an
Would we
overhead
have to
camera.
wear a suit and that?
Well, I
Wear
would,
a
but
suit.
I mean, we'd do it properly. I'd love to do that. I think it'd be ace. I think it'd be really good. Yeah, well, you could come as well. We could all go. Get
Do
Deck
we
on
have
the
to
old
hold
cam,
hands?
perhaps.
Do we hold hands in that when we go on? No.
I don't think I'll send the
Why
right
would we
message.
hold hands? That's weird.
Do you see, like, we've always had this thing, right? if you saw a ghost,
weirdo.
right, an actual real ghost, right,
Right.
and they told you.
What's
like,
that got to do with what we're talking about? Like, this is
Well, for
we've got to
example,
stick
right,
to the
Ghosts
same
and
It's
thing.
religion
about
go hand
religion.
in hand.
Right, religion.
if
Okay,
you
go
saw
on.
a ghost,
Yeah.
and that ghost said, "Right, all these religions are wrong, and this one is right," would you turn? Would you like fully?
Well, that's what
convert?
kind
I
of
would.
happened, didn't it? That's what kind of happened with the Latter-day Saints. With
It's not about who's,
Jonathan Smith, wasn't it?
It's not about
It
who's
was.
better, is it? It's what you personally.
It's
would
look
just-
at
you know,
the
it's
end of the
your
day, you're
choice,
absolutely
innit?
right.
Whatever,
You're
innit?
absolutely right,
People get
Faze.
dead annoyed about religion. Don't
Yeah,
they?
people get so annoyed, and that's where you
Like,
start
you
getting
shouldn't do
people
that.
wanting to shoot people and all that stuff. It goes a little bit tits up, but
Yeah, there's a few.
it all goes
you
kind of
know.
to a god. There's a god there, and that's where it goes to.
few
Whatever
dodgy ones out
religion you believe in, there's a higher power, isn't there?
You can even be a
You know.
Jedi now. There's an actual.
Yeah, we are.
We
Jedis,
are actually, me and
Jedis.
Lewis are actual. This is not.
You are
we're
in
not
the presence of
bullshitting. We are
Jedis.
official. We are part of the original Jedi.
I think that's the best one.
Yeah.
to
Religion.
choose is
That is
All the
true.
time I
Judaism,
use
to
the
be fair.
Force, not the conception.
I'm sure you do. The force coming out of your pants, mate. I
It's
you're in the
terrible.
pants, you bugger. But no, but me and Lewis, we actually joined online. We are part of the.
Must be a good 3
we
or
are
4
Jedis.
years. Must
We
be
believe in
many years now.
Jedis, don't we, Lem?
We was one of
The Force.
you know.
Yeah, and me and
started.
Carl, we are ordained priests as well. ordained fathers of the. We can actually every so many months they actually send me an email saying, "Is there anything I need to buy?" Like wedding stickers and like cards and like cards to put in my car, like a minister. That's it. We're ministers.
I can't wait to get my my official giraffe skin AR-15.
That is crazy. Why do you need a draft skin? But yeah, no, it's absolutely true though. It's absolutely true. What's you gotta change that? That's terrible.
Yeah.
Ben Watkins, how you doing, buddy? How are
Thanks
you,
for
mate?
having
How
me
are
in.
you, Ben? I'm getting loads of stuff coming through all of a sudden.
I'm just
now, little
nipping to the
messages
bank
coming up.
anyway. Just nipping to the bank. All right.
Why
See
you
you in a
got
bit.
that on your
I have
weirdo?
to go to the.
I'll get my
bank.
balaclava. Let's go.
Right.
I saw an alien.
We're just losing Lewis for a second. Are we losing you forever or just a little bit? Okay, right. In that case, then let's just go back to there and go to there, and that's better. And there we go. But thank you, Mr. Menace. Will be back very shortly.
Ben's got your favourite pizza.
Got me favourite what? Sorry,
Pizza.
pizza.
Yeah. Domino's.
Secret sauce and
Oh, you little shit face! I can't believe it. Yo, hello, Ben. He's good old Ben.
You know
He's
what we
there.
have to do now, aren't you?
Hey, what? A Domino's? Are we getting Domino's later?
don't
Yeah,
know.
we're gonna have to, aren't we now? Because if you spend over so much, you get it anyway. We'll all chip in.
Yeah.
Right. If you just sod off, sod off. Go
I
on.
give you my blessings.
Right, go on, clear off. Right, hurry up. Come back in a minute. But yes, absolutely
back
brilliant.
Possibly.
Right, just go on then, hurry up then. You
me some
bloody,
water.
I'm in the middle of a stream here.
Good,
You said bye. Ta-ra.
Good to
Bugger off.
be, here.
Yeah,
Get out
jiggle
of
them for me, Daddy.
Go on.
Chickle for me, Daddy.
Close door behind you, you bugger. Come back in a minute if you're coming back up.
Do it again.
Can't get the staff, can we?
I want to try
Right, go
some
on.
of your G Fuel crystals.
Yeah,
Are they open? Are they?
There's one up there, mate. Just find out which one's full and I'll have that one. 40 quid, mate. 40 quid on, mate. No, there's one there that is actually unopened. Have that one, obviously.
Right.
Have that one, you judge.
Sour cherry?
Don't have an empty one, you plonker.
I
innit?
wouldn't have an empty
Sour
one.
cherry. Right, so, yeah, man, it's crazy, isn't it? So, yeah, that's what I'm thinking about doing
Yeah,
that.
jiggle.
Going round to different churches on a Sunday, Saturday or Friday, some of them on a Monday actually, and I'd love to try and get into and experience what goes on at Scientology. I think that would be really interesting.
You won't.
Yeah,
they
but
won't tell you
why
anything
can't I
unless you're
pretend
in.
and say I'm interested?
No, they won't tell. They won't tell you anything, right? That well, they
yeah,
tell
but
you
I
all
can
the
experience the
surface
atmosphere,
level
oh,
stuff. They'll tell you,
right?
but then the actual stuff that they do, they won't tell you unless you're in it.
Yeah, I know, but what I'm saying is, if you go to a service,
Because
go
Tom
to an
Cruise said
actual-
some stuff
go
on.
to a service.
I think it was on TV, and they got really
Right.
funny with him
Yeah,
for
but
saying
what
it.
I'm saying is, Deck, they must do a service each week for newcomers to go to and experience. They've got to. How would they get? How would they grow? They'd never grow. I mean, when you think of Scientology, right, it's a bit weird because it's basically a
It's
writer.
basically- No,
it's a
Scientology, right?
writer.
It's basically a cult.
Well, I
It
suppose
is.
it's but the actual guy, I can't remember all the information, so I'm sure you'll correct me if I'm wrong. But Scientology is basically
But it's around aliens.
well, it's a famous writer.
Yeah, but it's
from
based around
from
aliens.
the 50s and 60s,
He
right?
wrote about aliens.
Yeah, yeah. He wrote science fiction, basically, and he started a religion called
Ben put
Scientology.
40 quid.
Which is
it
mad,
must
isn't
have-
it?
He must. No, he doesn't mean pizza. 40 quid for 2 pizzas. That's got to be. That's got to be wrong, hasn't it?
That's probably right. When you say Ben's had a pizza, he's probably had 6 pizzas, hasn't he? Do you know what I mean? Ben doesn't have one pizza, does he? You know what I mean? There'll be him, Andy will have it. It'll be basically Ben's probably bought pizzas for the whole fucking flat, hasn't he? Everyone's got a pizza. Ben's ordering pizza. Everyone's got pizza. Andy will be having pizza. Anne-Marie will be having pizza. Ben will be having
Frank.
pizza. And Frank will come down from the loft and she'll have a bit
Get
of
a slice.
pizza.
She'll have to wait till later when it's cold.
Grouch will come from downstairs, the bloody underneath the sewers, and come up and have some.
Jimmy Savile will come out of retirement.
Anne-Marie is not in. Anne-Marie's not in. Bloody hell, Ben! How many
Why,
pizzas
Andy's
you eating
round then, isn't it?
Andy's round. Andy's round eating your pizza. That's nice. It's nice. No, I tell you what. You know what's important, right? We're all laughing and joking in it, right? But you know the important of people. The
Yeah.
important people in your life, like friends that come and go for your life. It's so important, man. Because what would you do, right? Right. Okay, you sat at home. You're in a flat. You're on your own. You're going to get lonely. We'll talk about this, isn't it? And it's really important. Like, 2 large pizza, 2 garlic breads,
No,
and a
that's
bottle of
why
pop.
you don't get a garlic bread from Domino's.
40
Pointless.
quid. You don't like garlic bread from Domino's?
No, because
It's
it's
fucking
pizza's
lit, it's
basically
lit.
the garlic
Well, it's
bread.
only a little, isn't it?
No,
It's
it
only a little.
ain't. Nah.
What
It's
you-
different
I'd rather get the
gravy, bro.
chicken.
It's different gravy.
It's different now.
What's different gravy?
The a
We're on
Domino's
a stream,
garlic
man.
bread.
Oh, stop
Who's
ringing.
ringing you?
Andy.
Why would Andy
I
ring
don't
you
know, we're on a
the
stream.
stream? That's weird, isn't it, you, Joey?
Ben
We're on a
should.
stream, you, Joey. But yeah, no, it's cool, man. It's cool. 2 garlic breads, 2 pizzas, 2 large pizzas. That when you say large pizza, how big's that? How big's a large
They're not
pizza?
that big.
No, I think 14 inch. They're not big. Quite a big
Yeah, but
14
there's-
inch.
you can't really say large when it comes to Domino's.
See, I
because which
fancy.
one's large?
I might risk it later. I might see if we can all bob in and we'll all put some money towards you. I will get a nice.
I can only eat half a
pizzas.
pizza, mate.
Well, me, you, Lemis. We'll
Stuff-
do it, man. We'll do
Yeah.
it. Stuffed crust. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Yeah, I think we'll. I ordered my
sauce.
I ordered my sauce.
Oh, you get
aha.
sauce with it?
What do you mean? I ordered my sauce. I don't know what that means. But yeah. I fancy pizza now. I really do. I fancy pepperoni and salami. Basically, a meat feast
Meaty
pizza.
or I get.
Yeah, a meat feast pizza with salami on it. That'd be ace. That I fancy that. Yeah, that's good.
Just do create your own.
You know that stuff is rocket fuel. You know that.
Yeah.
That is rocket fuel.
That's
that
why I'm
stuff,
getting on
man.
it.
It is absolutely.
You need
Rocket
rocket
fuel.
fuel to get into it.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. So yeah, man, this is what I mean, right? We all mess about. I ordered the big sauce as well. We all mess about being funny and laughing at each other and taking the piss out of each other, and that's part of friendship as well. You know what I mean? It is. It's part of friendship.
Yeah.
But I think there's so many people, right, that sit there and they're fucking lonely for no reason. There's no reason to be lonely now. We're so used to just texting each other, and text is not. It's not good enough. Got to ring people. If you're not open, open it for you.
It's because my nose is running as well.
No, you bite your nails. That's what it is.
No,
You-
it's
you-
because
you-
my
you-
nose is running
you
like
bugger.
as well.
But no, it's true. Domino's Pizza. Andrew Smithy, Domino's Pizza.
All right, ban him from the chat.
thank you very
24
much.
hours.
No, I'm not banning Andy. Andy's like Domino's Pizza. I can't wait for it. I am going to get some.
Do you get a Domino's though,
Police
or do
say
you get an
the police have
Arden's?
identified the person who stabbed Salman Rushdie. Leaves just
Stabby
in.
McStab
They've arrested him. They've arrested him. That's crazy, isn't it? But yeah, I think it's because it's Friday night. Mental, it's mental checking night as well, isn't it? No, just to make sure everyone's all right and stuff like, you know what I mean? Is like I say, right? Look, if there's someone like that you haven't spoke to in a few
Ages.
weeks and stuff, or even ages, so just bloody
I'm
text
not
them,
happy
man.
about this Harry Potter game.
Yeah,
I'll
the
never
Harry
buy a
Potter.
game.
It looks ace. It looks like Elden. It looks like Elden Ring, right? It looks like
Couldn't pay
Elden
me to
Ring,
play that
but
crap.
Harry Potter style.
Couldn't pay me.
Mate, it looks awesome. It looks, mate, I've looked at it graphically.
I mean,
it
the
looks
Harry
amazing.
Potter films are good, but they're not amazing.
Well,
Mate,
they're
do
all
not
right
be
if,
dissing Harry Potter.
if you're 10, yeah.
I'll
Be
start
yourself.
abracadabra in your ass.
So what's happening about the Harry Potter game? Has it been put back again? You know what they're saying? What I've heard, right? They're trying to get it so it's going to be VR. They're trying to add it to VR. So
see, I don't get
it's
this
about the
VR phase.
PlayStation stuff. How much my Donimo's deck has the PLC? Yeah, it's been backdated again. Deck has the PLC. I don't know what that means. PLC, no idea. But yeah, I've heard that they're trying to do it because it's Sony orientated, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. I think they're trying to wait until.
I just feel like it's a money grab.
Well, they're going to wait for the new VR PS2 VR2 in it. It's a PlayStation VR2's coming out, and they say it's going to come out around March time. Right, which is about half a year away, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's about that 7, 8 months away, isn't it? Right, but I think they're doing. It's all to do with a VR headset. Do you want me to open that for you? Let me open it for you. For
you want.
God's sake,
It's
man,
just
what is wrong with you?
impossible. It's so.
God, what's you like? It's terrible, isn't it? Can you hear the helicopter? No. Why? What about the helicopter? What are you on about, you weirdo?
It's looking for the two fat guys that just robbed a Domino's van.
Yeah. Do you remember when you used to be able to get? When there used to be a van, a pizza van. Do you remember the pizza van?
Yeah.
I remember the pizza van. That's years ago. That was ace, wasn't it? Do you remember that buggy? That was ace, wasn't it? There are you, big donut. Go on.
Finally.
God, well, it's crazy. You should just. I'll open it for you, love. Make sure you're all
God,
right.
that smells so chemically, doesn't it?
Mate, if you just put it in your gob like that. Man, innit? You wasn't expecting that, was you,
What?
Deck? Was you expecting that? All of a sudden you go, boom! Honestly, mate, makes you go mental. Honestly, it really, really does. It's a bit weird stuff. We can hear helicopters outside. Oh, I wonder what's going on in Blackpool then. It's been hot today, man. Jesus Christ,
Aaron's
how hot
out
has
again.
it been? Aaron's out again. That's what they're saying. But yeah, there's been all sorts been going on today. Innit? Solomon Rusty, post office strike. I wonder what that means. BT are going on strike. What's going to happen on BT when it goes on strike? Is it BT? There's not really said. Is that British Telecom? Is that?
Yeah.
But that
Maybe
could
better not
affect
affect
loads
my
of people.
porn.
Yeah, that's going to be bad, innit? No internet for.
Yeah, but that could affect a lot of things. That because a lot of the internet companies jump off BT because they've laid all the
Yeah.
lines. If you're on
Well, they've got
Virgin,
the big
you should be all
tower
right.
as well. They own it.
They own the what? Sorry.
Big tower, don't they?
They own the cables that Virgin actually jump onto as well. You know that, don't you? So Virgin, well, they don't own the wires. They own the space. They own the space that the wires go down, that the Virgin wires go down. So if anything goes wrong,
helicopters
they
outside.
fix them, don't they?
They're after you
Yo,
two.
I
Mad,
reckon
innit?
look what's going on in Blackpool, you know, because I can hear, right, yeah? I'm near a police station. I
Right.
can hear what sounds like about 10 police cars buzzing off.
Really?
I
You have a
can
look,
literally-
mate. See what's
You
going
won't
on,
be able to
Deck.
pick it up, but I can't. I
Someone's
hear that
arrived.
all the
Who
time.
is it? Oh, it's Mr. Cooper's arrived.
I can't stop. I've got another booking.
All right, okay then. No problem.
Okay.
No problem. No problem.
What's all on over there?
It's basically
Right,
how
just a second. Hold on a second. Jesus Christ.
What is that?
Hold on a minute.
What is it?
Do you want some?
What is it?
It's like, electrolytes.
Okay, we are back now. We had a bit of a technical issue. We are back now, all streaming well and everything's good. We'll be talking to you right now. We are coming back on our way, so don't you worry. We are back. Hello, we are back. Everything's cool, all good. Just an issue with what sandwiches we want later and all that stuff. That was the technical issue. But we are back, ready and willing. Yeah, the voice chat is back. Everyone's back. That's cool. We're all back. Just a second. There we go. Deck's on. Deck, you're on, mate.
Hello.
Pay attention. Right. I found anything else about what's going on in Blackpool?
No, I'm
or
just looking now.
all good, right? So there we go. So that's what we've been talking about, that, haven't we? About loneliness. I tell you what it is about as well. You see a lot of the next topic moving across. Then, Callum, have you got anything you'd like to? Ham sandwiches, yeah, I will do. What's your discussion of the week then, Cal?
I would like to go over the knife crime in the UK.
Well, tell us about it and tell us what's the answer then, mate. And then me and Deck will sit in judgment as per usual, and we'll come up with the answer.
Well, I mean, it's all over the news. It's getting worse and worse. The people who are carrying knives are getting younger and younger
Turn
and
the volume
younger.
down on that, buddy. Say again, mate. Sorry.
Yeah, the kids and the people who are carrying these knives are getting younger and younger and younger.
See,
It's
you used to
mental.
have the. You used to have a lot of, like them little bags you get. You always knew, like the young kids. They had them little like Adidas man bags,
Roll
didn't
man
they?
bags, yeah.
Man, isn't it? It's crazy. I think it's got worse as well. It's getting a lot worse.
That's what I
Knife
mean,
crimes getting worse. It's easier to get a knife, right? You can just get one out of your mum's cupboard, can't you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
At the end of the day.
easy lemon squeezy.
That's
I mean,
not,
like-
that's not really the problem now, though. The problem
It's
is
not,
now
yeah.
is the availability of these knives, and you got so many stupid people now that are in these gangs that these 18-year-olds are buying these knives for
That's
like
absolutely right, mate.
For kids.
teenagers and stuff.
Stupid.
Really good. Right, I'll be 1 second. I have to nip off to a technical issue. Deck will be taking over. Go for it, Deck. You're
Go
on,
for it,
mate.
guys.
You're on.
Put some questions in the chat.
Or just ask. Or you can count.
Yeah, it was counting the combo.
There we go.
But I mean,
How about that, Deck? Right. So see you in 1 minute, mate.
No worries.
You're on.
Yeah.
Up to you. Go for
No
it.
worries. Yeah, put some
Yeah,
questions in the chat, guys.
yeah, if you want to know.
Coffee, tea, 2 sugars, please. No, you can't have any sugar. You're on a diet.
It's just getting mental. It's just you hear more and more and more.
No, you can't have 2 sugars. You're on a diet. You can have some Splendid.
Two fat guys arguing over sugar. Life.
Life, yeah. Might have some more of this crack.
It's like someone, bad guy. Someone asked me the other day in like,
You got
I
more
can't
baggage
remember where I
in
was
an
on
airport.
about this with someone.
That makes
What?
sense. I don't know. You got more baggage
And
in
he
an
stopped
airport.
reading the special need comments. Come on. Maybe I can't even see who's commenting because I'm not there, but what for the conversation?
Even makes
get?
sense anyway.
Leave him to the helicopters and ham sandwiches.
Do.
That sounds like a weird mix of things.
Yeah.
No,
Tell you
it's
what,
mental.
warm.
This.
So warm.
Oh yeah, it's bloody mental. This heat.
Tell me how, without telling me how warm you are, tell me how warm you are.
Mate, if I stand up right now, there's going to be a puddle on the floor underneath me. That's all I'm going to say. It's going to sound like 2 sea lions fighting over a bag of cheese.
Oh,
Smelled like that.
smells like Aaron's basement.
No, it's bad. It's like I can't remember. I can't remember who told me the story, but someone told me, and I don't know if it's true.
Yeah.
But I knew this person who was so adamant that he stabbed a paedophile.
He what?
He was so adamant, and he told a group of our friends, I can't remember who it was, that he went out and stabbed the paedophile. Now the funny thing is, because like I say, I can't remember it, but this same person, I heard something about 2 months prior to meeting him,
Yeah.
that he did some questionable stuff.
Might have stabbed himself.
No, like on that level of the people who he's going out looking for.
Right.
So that's kind of like what I mean.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He stabbed himself then, hasn't he?
In a sense, yeah.
I mean,
It's
even stabbing someone's not nothing to boast about, even if they are a paedophile.
Yeah.
You shouldn't stab anyone. Let the
I mean-
police deal with it. Taser them.
Mad. Well, no, that's what I was trying to get at, right? The police, right, yeah, and the government just are not dealing with this
No.
knife threat, right? Or kids are still getting knives. There's still available. There's even centres out there, and I guess they kind of work where you can bring in your knife and you don't even get in trouble for it.
Yeah, that's a knife amnesty, but it's not. It's more to take the dangers off the street, but it doesn't really work
I know
because if
that.
someone wants to carry it, they'll just buy one.
Yeah, but it's like
Like you
They
could
gi-
hand in
they-
a knife, right? Like a really big, dangerous knife. But then if you get angry, if you're the type of person that's going to carry a knife, you get angry, you're going to go and buy another one anyway.
yeah, that's what
Why
I
are you
mean.
putting yourself on the market? What is he on about?
I have no idea, but what I think it is right, yeah, with that right, is what they're doing by giving him that, like amnesty that they're not going to get in trouble for it. It's just giving them
Yeah.
the logic, like, oh well, it's not even a bad thing anymore. I can just literally go give it away, and it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
So even though it might be doing some good, these people are gonna. It's just taking, like subconsciously in their mind, it's just taking away the fact that this is so illegal.
Yeah, it is.
It's mad because you can literally take it in somewhere. If you have used it or haven't used it, I mean, if you have used it and you clean it, they ain't gonna know. They just destroy him.
Yeah.
They
No,
don't
they
give 'em
don't.
to the
They don't
police.
destroy him. They don't. Because you can't
they-
you can't really destroy it because it's metal. You can,
No,
you
yeah,
can
they
turn
melt
it into
they
something
melt,
else.
They melt them
But
down. Yeah, they melt them
Yeah.
down. I don't mean. Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, they get rid of it being a knife. They turn it into like I
a
don't
lot
know.
of them they actually keep and display them and use them as examples of what people have handed in and stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, some of them get like thousands a day. They'll keep like
Yeah.
the most dangerous looking ones to show kids in schools or whatever.
Well, a lot of the reason people do it is as well because a knife handed to a knife amnesty can't be used as evidence. So what they'll do is
Yeah,
they'll
that's
go
what I mean.
easy way to get rid of evidence.
So it's just making it easy for these criminals. And just another bit on this, right? Yeah, because of how bad it's getting. Now, if I'm going out somewhere for more than a few hours,
Yeah.
and I'm taking some kind of bag with me, in that bag I'll have a trauma kit
Yeah. Oh yeah.
because, like just in case. I mean, not for me myself, but just in case I'm walking down the street and someone gets stabbed and I could do something because a lot of it is really preventable if you just know the basics.
Yeah.
You know how to pack a wound with gauze. You know how to apply a tourniquet if it seems like that's the necessary action to take. You know how to use something like an Israeli bandage. If you just know them basic things,
Yeah.
you can literally save someone's life. Because
Yeah,
most
you
knife
can.
attacks that aren't gang related is literally someone running up someone, stabbing them once and running away. They're not standing there for ages.
No.
They're not chilling out, having a conversation. Afterwards they're running because
No,
because
and
they're
it's
worried.
normally frantic.
Yeah, it's normally France.
It's normally frantic. I did a seminar on knives, and how not only it was basically it was a martial arts, but it was about the prevention and all that stuff. And do you know what the best prevention of a knife attack is? Fucking run away,
Yeah. Right.
run away, because you can't do anything about it. And most knife attacks, right? You know when you see it in the films, and they're like, oh, it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen.
It's not like that.
Knife attacks are normally frantic, and it's sewing machine like. They call it sewing machine attack, right? Where it's like when you got a knife, right? It's like
Yeah.
that, or it's never all that karate. No, it never happens. It doesn't happen, right? It's all about they call it the scissor attack. And it's knife crime's gone wild. I mean, do you think shops should be able to sell knives to anybody?
No.
No.
So
like the
how would you
knives.
do that
I,
though?
I order them for bushcraft online.
Like for
but
example,
that
the
way,
ones
right?
the ones Callum gets.
Right.
You should be able to you should be able to get online, but you should have to prove your age.
Yeah, and the thing is, with me
Absolutely,
getting
you're
them
right.
online, right? Yeah, because there's shops easily to get them, right? But with me getting them online, right? If I ever
they know
was
where they've
to
gone.
use them in that, I mean, if a criminal was ever to use it after they bought it online, right? They'd literally have to think, well, there's literally a record of me purchasing that.
Yeah, but
so it's going to
do you think the record of that purchasing? Yeah, that's only because you got to think how many knives are sold in this country every day. There's probably there's a lot, right? But that only works if there is some kind of coding to find out what knife it is.
Yeah.
As in, like like say if you buy, I don't know, if you buy if you buy a car, it'll have an engine number
Most of the
on
websites,
it.
you have to make an account for them.
Yeah,
bank
I know
details.
that.
Not
I
the
know
sa-
that.
Yeah, but once a knife's in circulation, though.
Yeah, but
Like,
this,
how do you
this
trace
what I
it?
mean.
You can't. You
Yeah,
can't.
how are you going to trace that knife? If you buy a knife from a shop, unless they've wrote down the product number and the number of the knife, right? They're not going to know, are they? They're just going to go. They will not send you a knife out, and that knife will have its own number.
Well, no, considering how
maybe
the rules
that's.
on this, I bet
do
they
you not
do
think
have
that is that a good idea
regulation.
though? Sorry.
I think the website which a primary one I use, which is Tactical Knives UK, is a really good website for anyone who's into bushcrafty stuff, not dangerous stuff. I'm pretty sure, because I was reading because you have to make an account and send them pictures of your ID and all that.
Right.
I'm pretty sure they do have it where they save. So there's something they save to do with your ID, and there's I don't know if it's called product. I think they call it item number or something. They call it.
Right. The
There's
item
proof, so
number
some
is
websites do
yeah.
it. It might
but
have been
it's-
product code. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
they do.
it's
can't
just a
trace it,
product
don't
code.
they?
That's all.
Once
But,
it's out there, it's
yeah,
out there. Can't
I
do
think
anything.
let's get a new law going out where knives must be traced.
Yeah.
That's what we need to do. Knives must be traced, right? You've got to be able to trace, and I mean every knife. I mean every kitchen knife
Yeah.
that's sold, every
Yeah, but
pen
for
knife,
the
every
normal
2-inch
people
knife,
who just want
every
kitchen knives, that's going to
samurai
make a
sword.
hindrance in the majority of them.
No, I don't think it makes a difference because they'll just number them. Everything's
Or
numbered.
even
That's
put,
that's all they've
yeah,
got.
or even
I
put
thought- I
like
thought you
a
meant like a more
barcode,
in-depth,
like
but
stamp
yeah.
a barcode into
Yeah,
it.
just let's have some kind of thing on every single knife that's above like 2-inch, say, right? I mean, it's no good numbering like knives you eat with and stuff. Forget
No.
that. But I think like steak knives, because a lot of steak knives are used in Greater London areas because they're quite because people cook them,
made for
don't they,
going
and things
through
like
meat.
that.
Got a call.
So, right, okay, guys, we have got a call tonight. Let's see who it is. I was just, if I can get my thing. Oh, wait, I press the button. Okay, let's see who it is. Good evening. Please turn my stream down. And who's calling, please? Just 1 second.
Blake.
Hello, Blake. How are you doing? Are you
Hiya.
okay, mate?
I'm alright, yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, you're alright.
How are you doing, Blake? How are you, mate? What would
Good,
you like
yeah.
to talk about, Blake?
Flakes.
The water shortage and that, like
The what?
hosepipe bans.
Right, okay. What
I
about
was
the
playing-
hosepipe?
I was playing the other day in the garden.
Hold on.
Right.
How old are you, Blake?
18.
Okay. you got a very squeaky
How
voice,
old?
Blake. So
How old
tell
do
me
I have to
about
be?
it.
Bollocks.
How old do I have to be?
Bollocks.
You've got to be 18 to be on the show.
Hey, yeah, I'm 19.
Months.
Okay.
I'm
Talk to
19,
me.
I am.
Talk to me then. What about the hose ban then? Talk
Yeah,
to
I
me
was
about the
out
hose
playing
ban.
the other day in the garden, right?
Yeah.
You know what happened, right?
What
Susan
happened?
next door, she was shouting at me because I was using the hose pipe.
Really?
Yeah.
So what did you do about it?
I only used it for like 5 minutes.
5 minutes, and Susan, naughty
like that.
Susan next door,
Yeah,
Right.
Susan, yeah.
she was shouting at you for
you
using
know
the
her?
hose pipe.
The reason that is,
Well, I
right,
don't know.
is
No, of course,
She's not,
I don't know.
she's not
Susan.
bothered about the water shortage. What it does is it makes her shower pressure go down.
Well, no, not if you're next door. Does it? Does it really do
Next
that?
door.
Not here, it
I
doesn't.
sometimes watch
It's good.
Susan in the shower.
You had Susan in the shower. I think I can
No,
hear your dog
sometimes.
barking.
Yeah, that's
Lance, is it Lance?
Go and spray it with the hose
Blake.
pipe.
Who?
Go and spray it with the hosepipe.
Don't spray it. No. Just why don't
I
you
got sunburn.
why don't you write her a really nice letter saying
Yeah.
maybe would you like to play my pool as well?
Yeah.
And then you might
That's gonna
form.
play
Well, I've
your
got a
hose pipe.
paddling pool.
Yeah.
It's 10 foot.
She can play with your
Ten
hose
foot.
pipe, can't she?
Bouncy balls.
Well, I don't know about that. She can bugger off.
Why?
She
Why?
can bugger off. Because she's
Is-
already rung the police twice.
She's already what?
Rung the police twice.
She's
about
rung the
it.
police
That's
because you
Probably
got your hose pipe.
shower peeping.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, that's. I think you need to.
No, that was the first time.
that was the
First
first
time I
time.
went to the shower.
Was that about you having a? Was you in the shower or was right? This is getting very, very complicated.
I couldn't really say the bad things.
He was
Right,
watching
well-
on the
My mum's
toilet.
here.
I mean, a better way
That's
to
not
do it, right,
take
is
the bad things.
climb up the drain pipe and get a phone on a selfie stick and just stick it in the window.
No, we're,
Wow.
I like how
we're-
you
we're-
pre-planned this.
How do you know?
that is a not. That's not a good idea.
How do I
That's-
know?
How does he know?
I've
Who's
got,
that?
I've got this mate.
Who's
That's
he?
that-
What's he called?
This is Declan.
Is he?
Yeah,
What does he know?
not is he Declan? He's called Declan and he's called G Fuel Hamster.
Yeah.
Is he?
The G
Why
Fuel
is he
Hamster.
like
That's
G-Fuel?
Well, we G
Mate,
Fuels
I'll
my
wait.
hamsters.
Where's the other
Yeah.
woman
I've had like
that's on?
3 G fuels
where's
today.
the other
That
one
woman's
from?
on sometimes, isn't
The
she?
other one from who?
The other one.
What?
Like that Queen or something.
Jean the Q.
Yeah.
She might be
Yeah,
on
yeah,
later. I
sometimes.
think. Hopefully, she might
Oh,
pop
she-
up later. Do you
Why
like
is she
Jean
not
the
on
Q?
there? Does she smell something?
No, she might come up later.
Smell.
She might come
Alright.
up later. She don't,
Yeah.
she don't smell. You cheeky bugger.
What have you been doing?
What? Who's been doing?
You and that.
Do you
The
like?
other guy,
who's your favourite? Who's your favourite person on the Good
Face
Man
Dragon
Play
Slayer.
show?
Like him, he's good.
Who? FaZe Dragon Slayer.
Yeah, him. Yeah,
Is
he's
that your
good, him.
favourite?
Yeah.
He's everyone's favourite, any deck.
Yeah.
Everyone loves FaZe Dragon
Yeah.
Slayer. I don't know why. He's a
Nah,
little,
my
young
favourite is
guy.
that ghost in the
Weirdo.
background.
eh?
He's
My
only young,
favourite is
isn't
that
he?
ghost in the background.
We
Can't
go,
see the
yeah.
ghost.
He's
Tell
like
me-
the same
tell me
age.
about it. Yeah, he's there.
He's
He's
same
what?
age. We could go and play football together. if you
Oh,
want.
do you? Oh, you and FaZe
No,
Dragon.
we should.
You should maybe. Maybe
yeah.
you know him more better than what you think you know him.
I don't know.
You weirdo.
I'd like to know. I live in.
Anyway,
Preston,
right, we'll leave that there.
over
Thank
there.
you for your call, Lance. It's really good
Yeah.
of you. Isn't it
It's
good of him,
Blake.
Lance, to call?
Blake.
I think it's Blake. isn't it?
Blake, sorry.
It's Lance.
Blake, it's Blake. Well, thanks for calling, Blake, mate. I'm sure I'll hear from you in the show again. Maybe you might have a deeper voice next time. I don't know,
I don't
Lance. Blake,
I don't
is
know.
it? Thank you
Right,
very much, mate. All right.
I'll go now.
See you soon, mate. Thanks for your
Bye.
call. See you soon, buddy.
Bye.
See you soon.
Love you. Love you.
Whoa, that's, excuse me. Love
Hello,
you too,
who's
darling.
this on the phone?
Hello. Oh, there you go. That I think that was Blake's mum. Came to tell him off. He's quite old, Blake's mum, isn't he?
peeping on the neighbours,
I
isn't
mean,
he?
Blake's quite old, isn't he? Blake's old. Let me just make sure I
Blake-
turn this
Blake-
off. There we go. It's off.
I think
There we
Blake-
go. Oh my God, we've got another phone call coming. Oh Jesus Christ! Here we go. We've got a phone call coming. Hello, you are live on the Cooperman Play Show. Please do not swear or say bugger. Hello, who's calling, please?
No, this is Tom.
Hello, hello,
Yeah, it's Tom.
Tom.
Hello, Tom.
Yeah,
Hello.
I just have a quoting to G Fuel Hamster.
That's you not. Yeah, it's you, you plonker. No, the person's gone. Answer is called by facial connection on hold. What have I got? Right, what's going on here? Right, let me just sort this out. Just a second. Let me just close all these down because it's all coming. Right,
There you go.
there we go. Right. Good evening, welcome. You're on the Coopman Play Show. Who's calling? Please do not swear and say bugger. Hello.
You've just been talking to my lad.
How old's your lad? He shouldn't be online. If he's under 18, he shouldn't be online. So be careful what you say.
Well, you're a very naughty person for allowing him to come on.
Right. I think.
I'd be looking into
this-
his bathroom activities with the neighbours.
Anyway, that was a missed call. You can't be ringing me up and saying like someone who's obviously 19 and then saying that you don't be doing that. That's madness. That's weird. I can't. Jesus Christ. You know what I mean? Think of it. Think of the logic behind what you've just. Think of the logic what's happened there, right? Yeah. Obviously, Lewis, it was bloody Lewis, right? Pretend to be younger, but we know he's not. It's a joke. Everyone knows that. And then Gene the Q comes on, right? And starts pretending that he's a little kid. I'm going to get thrown off Twitch. You're going to get me banned off Twitch, for Christ's sake. Think about what you're doing, you nutcases. Jesus
I mean, that's
Christ.
the least worst thing you've ever done to a child, and you're going to get banned for that.
I'm going to get banned. I've not done nothing wrong. Jesus Christ. Don't ring up then afterwards on the same number and say he's like 12 or something. You're going to get me
also run
kicked
a
off.
heroin helpline if you.
You're going to have to get me kicked off Twitch, you nutcases. Jesus Christ. It's not
So
Wednesday.
this
Is it
someone else,
Wednesday?
right? After that.
Is it Wednesday? Yeah, I had a few. So don't forget, I am ready for your calls on 01253 670202. Thank you very much. Jamie Carl coming soon. Lewis is a legend. Girly boy, haha. Lewis, haha. Whatever, you're on the market. I don't know what all that's about. But yes, it's been fantastic. So far, so good. It's been good. We've been talking about all sorts of something tonight. It's been really, really good. So we are available, of course, on the
Coverman Plays experience.
Thank you very much. So far, so good, isn't it, Deck?
Yeah, it's been great.
I've had a good day out as well. It's been really, really good,
That's
hasn't
been
it?
a good day. Yeah, it's nice to get out now and then, isn't it?
It's
Just
nice
do
to get
stuff.
out. Nice to get a few new watchers and things like that. It's really important for the stream. Like I say, the stream is kind of little slight get together, isn't it? Where we all get together and you know what I mean. It's all cool. You know what I mean.
It'll be a good night when it's when Callum comes on and all that.
Yeah, well, that's what we're going to do in the future. We're going to do.
We get all the camo.
Yeah, we're going to get all this. You're going to change. We're going to decorate all with camo and all that stuff.
Out, innit?
And all that palaver. We're going to have that, and then we're going to have. He's going to bring some of his stuff. Obviously, we're not going to bring anything silly like, but you'll bring us. You know what would be really good, Cal? Because this is going to happen Friday, isn't it? A week today, hopefully.
No, it's Wednesday. I
The
think.
22nd, it'll be
Are
Wednesday.
you going to do it Wednesday?
Yeah.
So Wednesday night.
On the
we're gonna have-
22nd.
The 20. It'll be after
That's
the
not
22nd.
next.
Just
That's
after.
not next week then.
That's the week after, then, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh my God, you Joey Deacon.
We
Oh
thought,
my
I thought
God.
it was next week.
Oh, it's the 22nd. It's after the 22nd. So like, the
Right.
week
So what date are we on now?
12.
12. It's not that far off.
Jesus Christ. So it's not next week, it's the week afterwards, right? You know what would be really good, Cal? If you could actually do your actual show how to do like water purification and things like that. That'd be
Yeah,
ace,
you can
wouldn't
set it up, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be really good, wouldn't it? If you explain how it works and the principles behind it, I think that'd be ace. I think that'd be really, really good. Yeah, that'd be good. And say just normal survival techniques which can be used. You know, so that'd be cool. Hello, who's at the door? Someone's here. There's somebody at the door. Come on, come in then, you Joey
Frank?
Deacon. Who is it? Who's here?
It's not Anne Frank. No.
It's Anne Frank's here. Gene Cooper, also known as Gene the Q. Look, you can't do a prank call and then say that the person rang before is 13 or 12.
I didn't say how old he was.
Yeah, but you kind of said, my young boy, it's your fault. Because it's your fault, you plonker. You get me banned, you nutter. It's crazy, isn't it? What is going on with this stuff? You can't get the stuff, Colin, can you? Can't get the stuff. How are you today, Gene the Queen? If you want to pull your microphone to you, put your thing down. It's chocolate there. I don't know what that's doing there, for God's sake.
I think Lewis ate it all.
Has Louis said it? Oh, he's a greedy bugger, isn't he?
It's all right.
Right, so bring that to you like that. Not too much. There we go. Obviously not too... What? He's going to break my microphone now. There you go. Sit yourself there. Bring it up to you a bit. Come on. Tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Say hello.
Hello, everybody.
That'll do for me, Cocker. Speak into that microphone, because you are now live on the Coopman Plays Experience. There you go.
Hi,
And
everybody.
She's not called Faye Dragon. Hi, everybody.
Hi,
Look, she
everybody.
thinks she's superstar, doesn't she? Hi, all me
Hi,
fans.
Dr. Nick.
Hello, fans. You all right, fans?
I think we should start our own thing called Only Scrans.
Only Scrans. Is that where we eat? That's where we eat stuff, is it?
Just us eating.
Yeah, but we have to do it in our
just
underwear.
Oh,
We have to do it where, sorry?
in our
Anyway, in our underwear.
We've got
anywhere
some
in our
letters on
underwear.
here tonight.
I don't think Jean the Queen's going to be happy about that. I don't think she'll be.
I mean,
she'll
it's
be doing
warm
that
enough,
one.
isn't it?
I'm going to have to put that name there because you're so little in the thing, Jean. You're
I
so
know.
little. It looks so little. We need to hire the chair here. Sod it. It's all right. It's all going good.
All right,
It's all going to plan. So what we've been talking about tonight, then, Jean? What would you like to say about what we've been talking? Let's have your view on it. Let's have your view on
I've been in and out actually listening to bits
it.
and
So you've not really been
pieces.
listening.
I
I know it's coming. Go on then. What have we been talking about tonight then?
don't know. I can't
There you go.
remember.
It's not even been watching. Jean the Q, special guest, not been watching it. She's been sat in the green room waiting to come on, surprise us, prank calling us with Livingston Menace. It's all going tits up. It really is. It's all going bad. It's all going bad. So, right, but we've been talking about, now be careful when you answer this, right? We've been talking about knife crime.
Yep.
We've been talking about this time, for the first time ever, right? Over the past few years now, we have gradually got to a point where there is the majority of born babies are now to unmarried people.
Yeah.
Let me read that correctly, so I know what I'm talking about. The majority of babies born out of wedlock in England and Wales, the majority of them are now born out of wedlock. It's nearly 70%. It's 70% at least, right?
Yeah.
So, what do you think about that then? What's your opinion? Are you comfortable on that chair? You don't seem very comfortable.
I'm
What have you
alright.
done with the headset? Oh my
Doesn't
God.
she?
Oh,
yeah, I was
yes,
going to say,
yes.
does she some headphones?
You don't look comfortable, do you, Jean? And
Too
maybe,
hot. It's too hot. That's what it is.
It's the bloody heat, yeah?
Yeah. It's very hot.
do you want to move that fan over there a bit then?
It
I'll
was
try to move that.
30 an hour
Right,
ago.
1 second.
I'll do it.
One-
It's all right.
No, I'll do it, mate. Go
I
on.
can do it. It's all right. Got it.
Yeah, but I want to move it right over there. So it's right over there where yeah, mate. I'll sort it out. Take over. Go for it, mate.
Go on then.
Go for it. You're on.
Well,
There you
go
go,
on, Pete.
Cal. Cal. You're on.
Whoa.
You shout. Hello, everybody. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Declan, it's just me and you now.
Right, just you don't need to. Just take these off.
Yeah, take them off a minute.
Take these off.
Oh, yes, take it all off.
You take over, Cal.
We're on hold for a minute.
Move your feet.
We're on hold, guys.
Right, just
I'll sing our song about the chicken dippers.
We will
Granddad
be right
used to
back
be
in
a
2
stripper.
minutes.
Oh, that's better.
right. So now move that there, like that.
Right, it's just me and you guys.
We'll be back in 2 minutes, guys. Back
And
in
that
2
guy
minutes.
keeps saying we'll be back in 2 minutes, guys. So it's just me and you and
Two
that guy.
ads.
So anyway,
It'll be all right.
Now move.
I believe that
It'll be all right, 'cause it's out the way now.
after I do the stream, I'm gonna
All right now, yapping
go
out.
drink a walk because I'm absolutely
Yeah. I'm further back
dehydrated.
and I'll be lower still. won't I?
Pure
But don't make-
Don't worry
hydration.
about it, you'll be fine. Right, should we lift your seat up a bit?
Yeah, maybe that's a good idea.
Just sit yourself up. Just sit yourself up. There you go.
Only I can tell you what I've
So
seen.
that's weird, isn't it?
Sometimes your granddad's in my
I'll
dreams.
sort it. I'll sort it.
Covered in kebab meat, sniffing on his old feet. That's all I need to see. Oh,
Doing.
I believe in cheese.
Oh, God, you're
I
right.
can see the
Are you
cheddar
all right
in
now,
the
Jane?
Yes,
sky.
thank you.
Now I'm up.
I can see the
Rubbish now.
mozzarella in the
all up now.
cheese. I
I'm
can
so
see
hot.
the trees in
I'm
the
so hot.
day.
Oh, I can turn it up a bit.
Okay, I'm back. We're back. We're all back. Everyone's back together, and
Okay, it's
we're all there. There we go.
Gotta
Oh,
rate-
Gina
you gotta
Quinn,
rate
you look
that,
better now. Look at that.
You gotta
yeah,
rate
yeah.
that music, that whole music out of 10.
That was probably
79
zero
plus minus.
0.96. It's very weird.
Oh,
We got a call.
yeah.
Let's have a look.
Oh, God.
Oh, who is it? Oh my God.
DW.
We've got a call. We've got a call. I know. Who could it be? Right, where's the thing? Oh. Good evening. You are live on the Coop Man Plays Experience. How are you doing? What can we do for you? What would you like to talk
Hello,
about?
it's Rabwa.
Hello. How are you doing?
Hello, it's Rabwa.
How are you?
Yes, good.
And what? And who's calling, please?
Rabwa.
Rabwa.
Yes, sir. You came in today for haircut.
I came in today. It's Rabdois, my hairdresser. How are you, Rabdois? How are you doing?
Good.
I like my hair. It was really good. Thank you very much for my haircut. It was brilliant. Brilliant. Thank you so much. I even tipped you, didn't I?
I bet you gave me more than just a tip.
I gave him.
Do you show the hair? No.
Do I like the hair? Yes, it was very
You
very
show
good.
For the view.
Eh?
For the view. You show the view. Do you know?
No, I'm not showing my hair. I've never shown. No one's ever seen me without a cap on. I'm afraid. I'm going to wait. I might do it Monday. If I feel all right Monday, I'll probably do it Monday. And I'm probably going to get it coloured and everything. I think it'll be cool then.
Yeah, you should
that's
said
what I reckon.
today. Yeah, you should said today. I would call you know.
God, just to show my hair.
It's good, Mr. Cooperman. It's very good show, sir.
Thank you very much.
I enjoy show.
Thank you very much indeed. It's very nice of you to call. Please,
Thank you. Thank
maybe
you for
we
having
can get you in and do a live on air haircut. What do you reckon?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, meeting guys.
that would be cool. I'm having trouble now. I don't know what we're talking about. But thank you for your call.
No?
It's what? Sorry, Mr. Hamster.
Hamster, is he need haircut?
I don't need. I've just had a haircut.
He's just had a haircut.
What at? Was this is me?
It's called Mum's Kitchen's hairdresser.
Yeah, his mum
Why
cuts
you
his
not
hair
come
for him
to me?
with a bowl.
Why you not come to me, you know?
Because
come
you
to me,
charge
I
at
charge you,
home,
I
it's
give
free,
good hair.
and I get
I
a
give you
sandwich.
good hair.
Well,
He'll
have
give you a
nice
good
hair,
haircut. How about that, mate? He'll give you a
You
good
have
haircut.
good hair, I like
How
it.
much?
Nice,
Free?
Very good.
Free? We give him a free haircut.
Oh,
Do you know, right? You'll accept
I
the free
don't
haircut
mind
off him,
money,
but I've
no.
offered to shave
Cash-
you both in the
cash
bushes
only,
and
okay?
no one took me up on that
cash
offer.
only.
We're having no
charge you
ball
for you.
shaving.
I'm so glad they
Shut up.
can't hear you. Oh wait, they can.
Cash
No,
only.
they can't hear. The stream can.
Oh,
The stream can,
I
but he
did.
can't hear him. Well, thank you.
It's best.
Thank
best
you.
South Shore, you know. Best
Yeah, I
in
know.
South
No,
Shore.
thank you for your call, Mr. Hairdresser. I can't remember your name. What was his name?
Rabwar, sir.
Who?
Gwen.
Rabwar, sir. Rabwar.
Rabwan.
Rabwan.
Rabwar.
Rabwan.
Like
Rabbra.
like Guakwon, but Rabwan.
Yes.
Rabwan Shack. What? Rob just Shack?
Yes,
I can't remember. I'm very confused. But thank you for your call, sir. Thank you so much for your call, and thank you for your haircut.
I like the lady. Why she's nice hair, lady with the glasses.
She has nice hair with the glasses.
Very nice hair. I can try to do this. I can try to cut this for you, but I do men. No, sorry, the only men. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
what a pity.
All right. Thank you very much for
Only
your
men.
calls. Jesus Christ. When are you going? Go. See ya.
Okay, thank
Jesus Christ. Thank you for your
Thank
call,
you,
mate.
pleasure. I am famous now. I be on show.
You
okay?
are
Thank
famous.
you.
You've been on the Good Man Play show. You're absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much
Very
for dropping in, and thank you for the haircut. It was
It's good.
amazing.
Thank you, everybody.
Best shave I
Everybody,
had. You
Superman.
even
Very
did the
good.
nose and the ears. It was amazing. Thank you so
That
much
was
for the
a bit
haircut.
weird for him.
Best
Good night
dream
for you.
back, okay?
That is
Thank
brilliant,
you,
mate.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you.
Cheerio
Thank
now.
you. Thank you.
Cheerio, mate. Thank you.
I want some Cheerios.
Oh my God, what's going on with
I
the
tell
world?
you, you're talking about Cheerios, right?
What is going on with the world, folks? That was mental, wasn't it?
what
My
they-
hairdresser just
you know what they
strangled.
brought out at the minute, right? I saw them in Asda. Right?
What's going on? What is
Hey,
going
what
on?
about
You
Cheerios?
mentioned
Right? This is Fat Guy
Cheerios, so
Talk.
I
Right,
thought I'd...
Cheerios, go on then. Go for it.
The
Tell me
same
about
shape,
Cheerios.
but you know Wheatos?
I'm going to get a phone call. I know it's
Wheatos?
coming. A phone call's coming.
You know-
Be the bloody postman next, I'm telling you.
You know the cereal Wheatos?
Wheatos, yes.
Well, they
yes,
do
I
chocolate orange ones now.
Really?
Yeah.
I tell you what I like. See, you don't like mint, do you, Jean?
Not particularly.
Jean doesn't like mint, but she likes a bit of mint sauce. Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's
All
going to
right.
be Postman Pat now, isn't it?
This is a new number. Okay, folks, let's go. Let's see who it is. Good evening. You're live on the Good Man Play Show. Please do not swear or say bugger. Hello? 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 Who's calling, please? 1 second. Hello, Ricky. How are you, mate? You're now live. I've plugged you in. Please do not swear. How are you doing, mate? What can we do for you?
I have a question for G Fuel Hamster.
Okay, go for it, mate. Go for it. I just question for G for your hamster. It's Ricky.
Right, go on, Ricky.
I would just like to know, in all seriousness, what colour underwear are you wearing today?
Oh, God.
Holy! It could only happen tonight, couldn't it? What colour underwear are you wearing tonight? That's nice.
It's a new style. It's called Stained.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
It's stained by Puko Rabanne.
Caravan. Well, thank you, Ricky, for your call.
God.
Is that the only question you've got?
What have I
Sorry?
joined here?
Is that the only question you've got, sir?
No,
Let's
one
have some
more quick one.
seriousness. Right, before we go over, let's have some serious now. Let's have a proper question. Right, okay. Have you got a question for us tonight, Ricky?
Okay, this is quite serious for me.
Okay.
How much would you sell the underwear for?
Is it for charity?
Is it for charity, sir? We can start the bidding off at £10. £10. We got. Let's start the bid at £10. If we get any
No,
more,
honestly, they're about 50p. Like, there's
it
loads
doesn't
of
matter.
holes
It's
in
for
them and
charity. A tenner. We'll start off at a tenner. Whoever gives us the best offer, send it to PayPal, and we will send you them underwear
50.
to you, mate. So
50p, right?
you
Or
have
if
to put
want
it in
them-
the
if you
thing,
want
you have
them
to put it for
freeze-dried
charity.
to
Yeah.
keep the essence.
Oh, free try it in a coffee jar. We'll stuff it in an old coffee jar and send it to you. How about that, you nutcase? Well, thank you for your call, Ricky. Thanks so much. Please call the show again, maybe next time with a really good question and not about anyone's underwear. Thank you very much. See you soon, mate. Let's say bye, everybody.
See you later,
Bye.
Ricky.
See you later, Ricky.
Bye.
Wow. What is going on, Deck? What is going on, Deck? What is going on tonight? Who could ring next? It could be anybody. I don't know what to. I really don't know what the hell's going on. But no, so far so good. Who knows who could ring? Callum, are you there, Cal?
Yeah, I was just sat here waiting for you. Couldn't hear who you speaking to.
Yeah, really?
Ricky.
Really, Ricky? Really, Cal? Yeah. A guy called Ricky rang up wanting to buy Deck's pants.
I'm surprised Always hasn't rang.
That's a bit weird.
Very, very strange.
Very
Yeah.
strange
You never had a
person
call
there.
off Always.
Always.
That's his name, Always.
No, I've
Second
never had
name,
it.
Testy.
Eh?
That's what he calls himself. He rings streamers. He's called Always Testy.
Always testy.
Seriously.
Always testy.
Yeah.
Always testy. That makes no sense. I doesn't even make a name up. That's weird. Always testy. Always testy. Always testy. Always testy.
Well,
Makes no sense to me. I don't get it. So carrying on, Gene. Tell us about what when we're talking about we're talking about them about
Underwear.
the state of affairs with out of wedlock.
children born out of wedlock.
Children born out of wedlock. What do you think about that, Gene?
Well,
Before we get another call.
it's a very difficult subject, really, isn't it? Because
Yeah, I mean,
things
we can't.
do
What we don't want to do
happen.
is
You
offend
can't
people.
generalise about these sorts
No, you
of
can't.
things.
I'm just going to refresh my chat.
Yeah.
Just refresh it. Go on. Go on, Gene.
As I
Gene,
said,
Gene,
you really can't generalise about these sort of things. Things
No, you
happen.
can't.
Accidents
Everyone's
happen,
different,
I
aren't they? Yeah, of course
suppose, and
Yeah.
then, I don't believe really in having children. I think the real thing is you should be married, then have your children. But
Yeah.
it doesn't happen that
But
way.
that is a very, very old-fashioned
Well, it might be old-fashioned
way of looking
to
at
you,
it. But I agree with you,
that's what
Slide.
I don't think
I
it matters
think-
if you're married or not.
But I think, right. I think, right, about children is this, right?
I mean, so long as they're loved, cared
Yeah,
for,
of course, it's
and
absolutely.
they're
You're
looked
absolutely
after,
right.
they're
Absolutely
healthy,
right. Yeah.
and the mothers can cope.
Was your parents married in the
Yeah,
beginning?
I think so. Yeah.
Right. So what I'm saying
That
is,
was like the beginning of. That was like just the end of the 90s, though. So it was still a thing then.
yeah, but this is
Yeah.
this is my issue with it, lads. Right. Let me put my point across, and then you put your point across. If you agree with me, you don't. Right. I think when you want children, I think you should be able to provide for them.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I
exactly.
don't
yeah,
think
110%.
I don't think that you should be relying on benefits and other
no,
people to
definitely
pay
not.
just because you want to have children. I don't think that's. I think you should work. Having children is like a good marriage. You got to work at a good marriage, and you got
course
to
it
work
is.
at having children,
Yeah.
and working at bringing children up properly
right.
and showing them right. And if you work hard, this is what you can get.
Yeah.
I know the world's a different place, and it's very, very hard at the moment.
Yeah.
It's really difficult. I get it, right? But I just think, right.
I think you should.
I think
be able
it's
to
nice to
provide.
see. Hey, sorry.
I think you should be able to definitely plan it and be able to
Yeah, of course, that's the normal
to
thing.
provide for
Absolutely.
your children.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
To
there's
have
so
a
many
child,
people having
it costs-
unprotected sex these days.
Yeah, well,
Mad, isn't it?
that's
Too many road doggers.
I know I've
Yeah,
got
well.
insurance.
Oh yeah, well, this is more
Insurance
for me.
for what?
This is more question for me and Declan. Since I mean, I guess you two have already done this. Declan, what do you ever plan on having kids?
I used to, but I kind of changed my mind now because, like, my brother does my head in. I couldn't be
Yeah, but it's
bothered with
different
my
when
own.
it
Yeah,
shows.
but it's different
It's
when it
different
shows,
when it's
mate. You
your
can,
own.
you
I
can
know,
hit him
but I
then.
just-
No,
I
I'm
don't have
joking,
the
I'm joking, I'm
patience. I don't
joking,
have
I'm
the
joking.
patience. I
I
don't.
mean,
You don't pay for it.
I do agree with you, but I've been like that
patience.
since I was 15. I've never wanted kids. I don't want kids.
I
Really?
used to.
When I get in a
probably will at
serious
some
relationship,
point.
I'm getting a vasectomy.
Well, let me put it this way. Let me put it into content,
and then would
right?
you tell your prospective wife
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that you don't want children? That's another
Yeah.
thing.
She might want children.
See,
could
she
go
might
on
want
a
Yeah,
Jesus
but the
does
point of
not
the matter
work.
is, right, if you have a couple,
least you tell
right,
her,
and one
that's
doesn't
it.
want children,
That's
then
bad.
it's not going to be, it's not a healthy
No.
relationship to have
No,
children.
that's what I
It's
mean.
not
Like,
healthy.
I don't.
It's not healthy.
I don't
Got good.
really want kids, but if I got into a relationship and my partner did, I'd be like, yeah, okay.
no,
I just,
I
yeah.
don't- the only way it
Because
would
that
happen
kind
Yeah.
of
was
takes
if it was
their
my kid
choice
and it
away, doesn't it?
happened before I got a vasectomy.
If it happens,
Okay.
it happens. That's
That
all
makes
I
I
say.
sense.
wouldn't want to abort my own. I wouldn't want it
Well,
aborted
I'll tell you
or
something, right?
terminated. I would raise it, but
Right,
I would take every measure not to get a woman pregnant in the first place.
right, okay, I've got you.
That's
What-
very sensible.
That's what we need.
That's a
what we need.
sensible
More,
answer.
that's what we
Yeah,
need.
Very
But
good.
let me put it this
Yeah.
way, right? Let me put it this way, right? I'm going to surprise you because I'm just silly half the time, but this is serious now. This is serious fact, right? When I was a kid, when I was younger, I was in the army, came out of the army, grew my hair, musician, played guitar, loads of bands, sang in band, and I was a bit of a scumbag. I was the original professional road dogger. You know what I mean? I was. I was a dickhead, right? But then I met someone. Remember what I'm saying here is at the time. At the
Yeah.
time, right? It's not now. This is at the time. And I met someone, and we completely fell in love. We did. We completely fell in love. And she had a child already, very small baby, right? And we got married. We got married because we were absolutely in love, right? This is the truth. I'm being honest about it, right? We was absolutely in love, and how can I put it, right? I think you're only ever in love once. I think you're only ever in real love once, and that was my time.
Yeah.
As far as I know, nothing else has changed my mind at the moment. But at the moment, I was totally in love, and I don't think you don't fall out. You don't ever. Look, I'm trying to put it
Stop
in.
thinking about that
And a
person.
really no. It's of course you do. Yeah, you can fall out of people. Of course you can. Sometimes you don't settle forever. But all I'm saying, I wouldn't wish her. Right, we're not together anymore. Okay, but I wouldn't wish her any harm, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
wish her any harm. Right, but I'm not in love with her. Of course I'm not. But I wouldn't wish her any harm. Right. It doesn't matter what's happened or whatever. But I'll tell you, right, the most amazing thing in the world, more than anything, is the birth of a son.
Yeah.
Or a daughter, a birth of a child, and you're there and you experience it and you bring up this tiny piece of like bits, this little human
Bits.
being. Yeah,
Bits.
because it is. I mean,
Little
when
roast chicken.
it's born, it's just like a little chicken, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's weird, isn't it? Right, but it is, and they look weird, babies, don't they? They just do, don't they? They're
I
just
just
weird.
imagine
and-
when you get on
You know,
fit and
right,
you've had
you know
a
what I
kid
mean?
putting
Fact,
it in
But
right?
it's
the-
true.
Talking about this.
But you would love that little bit of skin more than your life
Well,
itself.
I mean, a big
And you
part of that is
don't,
evolution,
and
protecting
until
your
you've,
own gene
yeah, but
pool.
hold on. But until you've actually experienced, it's like,
Yeah.
it's weird. Until you actually realise something, until you actually realise that, and you understand it, and you experience it, you can't really say as if you would or you wouldn't. It's just a weird thing.
Oh yeah.
But there's nothing more than the birth of a child. And there's nothing more than a child. You're as far as I'm concerned. I mean, some fathers are just shit. They're not. Shouldn't be fathers. Shite. They don't give a shit. But some genuine fathers. There's nothing else in the world. There's nothing else more important than your children. There just isn't. And that's as far as I'm concerned. Sorry. over to you, Deck. What do you
Yeah,
think?
so
Gene
what I
the
was going
Queen.
to say was, like, there's an interesting thing I learned about sperm donation, right?
Okay.
You are legally obligated to if that child grows up,
That law's changed.
to what?
2 years ago, it changed. Yeah, that law changed 2 years ago, and it was anonymous sperm donors, right? You now can be anonymous now.
Right, again, yeah.
Yeah, it changed about 2 years ago. It changed.
I mean, how can
It's weird.
You get a
Well,
lot
I
of
don't-
money, you know, for that.
You don't. It's voluntary in this country.
No, but no, they
It's
do pay you for it.
No,
Some-
they
some-
don't.
No, in
Honestly, I've looked
America.
into it. I've
That's
looked
in
into
America.
it
Is it?
because I thought, yeah, loads of money.
Yeah.
No.
Because I was going down the.
No,
oh, that's
I
a
think,
joke.
I swear that I think it's if you're you've got a certain blood type, or if you're
Yeah,
more
it's
likely
not
to
not
be
in this
intellectual. I
country.
think no,
Not-
I swear.
Not in this country. Honestly, I can't. I'm quite
It's
anal
in
about shit like
America,
that.
you- they
In America,
pay.
you can get money. But do you know what the criteria is? You're not allowed to have sex. You can't have sex. You can't have sex, right? Yeah. And you've got to be tested and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And you got to, and it's free. You don't get paid for it.
It's
And you have
crazy,
to
innit?
donate sperm, right? That you have no legal control over,
No.
no legal whatsoever. You're not allowed to have nothing to do with it, nothing at all, right? Not allowed, right? You're just not allowed, right? And it's you're not allowed to know where it goes or who has it or who gets it. The law is completely changed properly about 2.5 years ago. It started changing about 10 years ago, right? But now it's completely nobody knows. Nobody knows at all who the father
that's
is. You're not
correct,
allowed to
because-
know.
Yeah.
You're allowed to know the kind of person it came from.
I think you
As
should
in,
get
like-
paid for it though if you're doing something like that. If you're
Well-
sacrificing like
Well,
your own
it's
time and
yeah, but it's like
part of your
giving
DNA,
blood.
it's
Should you
like-
get paid for giving
well,
blood
no,
in this
that's
country?
different. That's to save a life, isn't it? To create
Well,
life is different.
I know it's a
Well,
Yeah,
in
like,
it's
America,
different,
get
10
paid
times
for
different.
giving
yeah,
blood.
they do. But like women, see, this is what's weird as well. You can be an egg donor,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that you get paid for that. You get paid a lot of money. How mad's that?
See, I mean, how many more people would donate blood
I
if
think
they paid you though?
I think it's more intriguing though taking eggs, isn't
Yeah.
it? It's not like putting
It's
it in
very
It's
much
not
more-
like putting it in
It's a lot harder to
in a
do.
tub. Yeah,
It's
I mean,
very, very
it's not
lot
like
more
just
difficult to do.
dropping
yeah.
it in a tub, is it? Do you know what I mean?
No,
It's,
it's
they have to go
really-
inside and do it and everything.
Yeah,
it's quite
it's
quite a
like
technical
a-
thing,
yeah,
I would
it's-
believe.
I mean,
I'm not
Yeah.
a gynecologist, obviously.
I mean, we're all men, and we've been donating sperm for free to our cloths for years.
My sock it's got a life of its own.
Your
It
stock
really
stands
has.
up on its own.
It's weird because I was walking down. When I was in Mexico, right, I was walking down the road and there was a big line and it was sperm donors. It was all these blokes, all ready to give sperm, right? There was one woman in the middle. I said, "Are you in the queue?" And she goes,
Oh, you disgust.
If you get it, you get it.
That's grim.
Did you get it? Thank you very much. Sorry about that. That's but no, it's true. Like, it's crazy.
And
It's
you're on
crazy.
about being thrown off.
Would we? I'm not going to get thrown off for that. That's a joke. But when you start saying people are like underage ringing me
shut
up,
up.
I'm in deep shit. You know what I mean? I can't have it. Can't have it. But yeah, it's crazy. But it's madness. It's madness. It's madness. Anything else you want to? How about the knife crime then, Gene? What do you think about that?
Well, again, it's out of hand. It's out of hand now, isn't it?
It's getting
really
out of
got
hand.
out of
It's
hand.
all
Of course
right.
it
I
has.
think
it's
it's
been
been-
getting out of hand since
Yeah,
the
it's been like
since
that
the
for
dawn
about
of time.
5 years now,
It's
innit?
been- I
Dawn
mean-
of time, it's been bad.
I mean, I suppose the police. I mean, you know, people they moan if they get stopped and searched by the police. You know, I agree. I think if you look as though you like somebody who could have a knife, I think you should be stopped, and I think you should be.
Yeah,
stopped.
but that's discrimination.
Yeah, but
innit?
when you say
No,
someone
'cause
that
they
looks
could- they
like they
could-
could have a knife, like who?
No, it can be
describe
white or black
somebody-
or
No,
purple.
yeah, I'm not on
Yeah.
about. I'm not on about race. I'm just on about discriminating
mate.
someone for the way they dress. It is still discrimination.
Well,
It might not be racial, but it's still because of how they carry themselves and how they, you know.
But I
look.
think
So you think it's all right
Yeah.
then for a 9-year-old child to get killed by a knife by somebody
no,
she doesn't
no, of
know?
course that's
That's
silly,
what I'm
isn't it?
saying.
No, no,
What's
that's
he
silly,
doing
innit?
carrying a knife?
Yeah, but
Yeah, but if
I
you
don't-
stopped everyone who wore a hoodie, then it would just mean that
I don't see an
criminals to stop
issue.
wearing hoodies.
I don't see an issue with a policeman going past you. He sees a group of lads, or he sees a couple of lads and all. You know, lads, how you doing? What are you off to tonight? Like the old local pub used to do. Can I check your pockets?
Yeah.
I think we should be
What's the
allowed to do
problem?
that.
I don't see an issue with that.
No.
I don't see an issue.
I don't
it doesn't
see
matter if you're
any
black,
issue
white,
whatsoever.
3 foot, 6 foot,
I'm not
9
saying
foot.
issue, I'm
The
just
people
saying
that
it
go,
doesn't matter.
oh no, I don't want to be stopped and searched. It's why though? Are you carrying
What's the
a knife?
problem with just being stopped?
Yeah.
What is the problem? If you're doing nothing wrong, right, what's the
Exactly.
issue?
Exactly.
I think
All
they
right.
see it. I think they see it as like
Against
well,
them, yeah, of course.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is though, isn't it?
Minority and all that stuff. I mean, if it was a bit more even, you know, let's stop a few more different people than the people that keep getting stopped. Apparently at the moment, then yeah, let's do that. You know what I mean? Absolutely. But I don't see an issue. If you've got nothing to hide, just say no problem, officer. Have a look inside my pockets. Where are you going? You know, the police are there to uphold the law. That's
Yeah.
what they're there for.
Exactly.
So what's the problem? Just stop. It's no big deal.
No,
The big
I
topic
agree.
tonight.
I agree with cameras being all over the place as
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh,
Well,
yeah, cameras, yeah, but
well. You know, I
the
do
big
agree with
question
it.
is this, right? The big question is this. What was it saying? I missed it. It went off.
He's.
beans and yeah,
Weird. I don't know, Jack. That's weird. Right. Sorry. The big issue tonight, and this is where we're going to get serious now. So no shitting and being silly, right? This is the big topic of the. We've been waiting for Gene the Queen to come up. This is the big topic, right? Should we legalise drugs?
Depends.
what are you speaking about? Just cannabis or road drugs?
Well, let's start open the question. You tell me what you think. Tell me what you think, mate.
Right, if I was to say my opinion, I believe that weed first of all should be legal to everyone because
Yeah.
it's police don't even care anymore. I mean, when I used to smoke it when I was like 16, I used to walk past the police station all the time. So there's police outside, they didn't even care if you were smoking it. They don't.
Okay.
Weed does not mean anything to them anymore. Now, if you're talking about the rest of them, right? Yeah. If we legalise them, then it's all the deaths that come from it will be too much. I don't think we should legalise it for like class A's, you know, like heroin, meth, crystal, you know, stuff that's has more of a danger of overdosing, right? I think what we should start doing in the UK and more countries around the world is having safe injection sites. So we'll say, so you've got doctors on hand because you're not going to stop these people from using. At least this way.
Yeah, but then the problem is if you got places like that, then that's
legalising it
then they know that the safe way to go. They'll just go and do. Why would they want to stop? They just do it. They just go, well, I'll just go there and I'll be all right.
But it's better. It is better than them doing it in a house filled with 20 other people who are off their heads on whatever they're on, right? Yeah, and overdosing and dying. Where if you do it in safe injection sites at the same time as that, right? Yeah, they could have people there who offer counselling for addiction therapy and stuff like that.
Right. I mean, if they go in there to try and get therapy, then you can't take drugs. There is no such thing where you can take a little bit of something and it's better.
What I
to
mean
work
by
that way.
it is that the size, as well as them like thinking, you know, when they're leaving or when they come, you know, someone goes up to them and says, "Do you want to? Do you know? Are you interested in having counselling to deal with your addiction?" And if they say no, they go and take the drug. They get left alone. But
Well, then
if they say yes,
that's mental.
That's like legalising it, isn't
yeah, but
it?
then nobody, right? This is.
Nobody's
I
gonna
understand what you're
bother.
saying, and I kind of get what you're saying, right? And they have stuff like that in Amsterdam, don't they? Where they are, but they have dropping centres where they can pick up clean needles. They're not allowed to use it. They're not allowed to use, but it's like a dropping centre to with
I'm on about
the
somewhere where they're allowed
AIDS
to
and
use
all that
it.
stuff.
So there's doctors around to overdose.
Well, I think that would be mental. I think that would be absolutely mental if they got somewhere safe to. I think that's stupid because you can't have a place where it's safe to use and a rehab and a rehabilitation.
No, I'm
place
saying about the
at the
offer
same
it
time.
there for him.
It's what
They
sorry.
offer it. I'm not saying they're there in the next room.
Even if you
having
offered it to them, it'd be completely pointless because then
wouldn't take it.
you've got people who don't want to be on it trying to get off it next door to people who are just taking it.
No,
it
it's
wouldn't
at a
work.
different building. You just have the people there to give him the support,
Yeah, but
like social
The only-
workers or whatever.
right, I understand what you're saying, but
You try
you're
and
going
talk
to take
to
it.
somebody who's on.
Oh, you're not going
been
to
on
take it.
drugs, No.
Once that's it. There's two ways. You have a. Do you want to help? Yes or no? Okay.
Yeah, but
We'll
it's,
give you
it's
help.
showing them people that even if they keep on coming again, when they finally, when
They're just going to find a safe place to take it, and they'll just keep taking it. That's, mate,
That's it.
they ain't going to get off it. It ain't going to work like that. The only way to deal with things like it's like if you want to stop smoking, you don't cut down smoking. Like, oh, I'll just have 2 today. It don't work. You got to stop. You say, right, Friday, that's it, no more, and you stop.
but,
you cannot do it
things
one a
are
day.
completely
You
different.
don't work like that.
People who were addicted to meth, heroin, they have massive. If they quit cold turkey, they
Right.
can die from that. They can literally die from.
Yeah,
just
but then
quitting
let's have a place where they can go to go on cold turkey. You can't
There is.
wean, right? You can't wean heroin. It doesn't
I'm not,
work
no,
like
I'm not
that.
saying you weed them off it. I'm saying you have the correct facilities.
But I don't think the correct facilities for him to either. What are you here for, mate? Are you going to take round the corner or are you going to get some help? It ain't going to happen.
No, they. In the building, they have somewhere for him to do it there. They have like hospital beds or something for him to do it safely with doctors monitoring him. At the same time, though, they have,
the
they have,
local-
they
Yeah,
have.
but
they
that's
get,
just we might as well legalise it.
Yeah, that's it,
But if
I
we
can't.
legalise
I understand
it, then the
about
government's
right.
got to take
Say-
all the responsibility.
Right, a safe needle exchange. I get it. I get that. Yeah, safe needle exchange. See you later. Off you go. Right, nothing to do with it. Right. That's the only way. And the other way is this is a drop-in centre. Do you want help with your drug addiction? Right. Giving help with a drug addiction is not helping them
I
to
think,
take
right,
it and
what
keep
they
it
should
safe.
do is-
That is not going to help
Like,
anybody. It
when
just-
I was
it
at
won't help,
school,
man.
yeah.
It just won't help.
When I was at school,
They
they
need
used
somewhere
to do
safe for
like
them to do
drug
it. If they're gonna
talks
do it,
on,
they need somewhere
like
safe.
what drugs will cause you, right? But they don't really actually show you. What they should
No.
do is they should actually bring in
Yeah.
someone that's monged out the face.
They should do
and
what
show them what they're going to be like.
They should do what they do with smoking on TV and things
Yeah.
like that. This is what will happen. I remember in the 90s, they used to show you like what used to happen if you took LSD and all that stuff. Look, I'm not saying I'm an honest pretty boy. I'm not going to say, well, I'm a pretty boy, obviously. But I'm not going to go into details of my life and what I've done. There's no need for that. But I'm telling you, from working in those environments, you can't have one. It's one or the other. You can't have it. You can't have a centre where you have half the centres for rehabilitation and the other centre is to help them take drugs safely.
I just mean it's all the entire centre is
Right.
for them safely taking drugs. But at the same time, they
Yeah,
just
but why- right.
they just have someone there to say, "Do you want to maybe go into rehab?"
But
They're
that's
just
not going to
giving them that
work.
option, they're giving that-
Mate,
Yeah,
having the option, mate, I'm telling you now, it won't work. It won't work because
they've got to admit to themselves, first of
yeah.
all, they got a problem.
Then, right, if you go and find somewhere safe to take your drugs because you're a drug addict, right, you're just going to take them. You ain't going to go,
crack
oh, this
cafes.
is a really great place.
Yeah.
I think I'll have some coke here.
Yeah,
Excellent.
no, if
but
you
you have
built
to-
places like
You have
that,
to
right,
put the
buy
music
drugs
on.
somewhere
people
else.
would
You
just
can't buy the
start
drugs
doing
there.
heroin because they've got a safe place to do it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It'd be
no, it
like
won't
going
work.
to the supermarket.
Be crazy,
wouldn't it?
mate. It
Oh, I
wouldn't
just
work.
get
No,
a.
you're
Work in a
not
million
buying your
years.
drugs there. You have to buy your drugs in the ways of doing it now. These centres are just like.
So you don't know what's
so
in the drugs.
You
to
basically
start
go and
with.
buy
No, but
some
that's why you have
illegal
the doctors
drugs,
there.
and
But
then
why
they help you
should
to
we have the
take it.
doctors
The
there?
government
That's what
can't
I'm
start
saying.
giving these people drugs, but by having safe centres for these people to do the drugs they've bought on the streets with safe equipment, at least they're making it as safe as possible.
Yeah, but
Because
the
these people aren't
idea
gonna-
is.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
that's-
the National Health
That's
now
just-
at its
Can you imagine how much
crisis
something
point.
like that would cost, mate?
But
So what it
no.
would cost? It'd be.
That's almost like advertising it. Like,
Yeah,
come
it
here
is,
and
yeah.
get drugs.
Yeah, come in.
Totally disagree with that.
Bring your drugs here. You can sit in the beds. The doctor, if you overdose, there's a doctor here. He'll sort you out. Don't you
Yeah.
worry about it. And it's a lovely, safe place. We'll have some soft
but
music
it-
and some nice
I mean,
soft
these
furniture
people,
and a
it's
ball
like
pit.
alcohol, innit? They enjoy it, right? Yeah. Do you know, like
Right.
you wouldn't like
It's-
like alcoholics, right? Yeah. If there's a place for alcoholics who drinks that offered them pamphlets,
There is.
saying,
It's
you know,
a fucking
about,
pub, mate.
No, yeah, but I'm saying if there's pamphlets in the pub, right?
But
that
there is
said,
pamphlets.
do you-
There
yeah,
is.
do you- for like AA meetings, would that be a bad
You're
thing?
gonna break my chair. You're gonna break that chair, you nutcase. But no, with the, I know what you're saying, but even in pubs, right? Yeah, they have. Right, let's put it this way, right? Let's put the theory to test, right? In pubs now, they have things on the wall saying about stuff about if you drink too much, it can like cause liver failure. It's all over the
Well, like,
place.
the-
Make sure
honestly,
you haven't drunk too much
The
and all
amount of
that
research
stuff. Yeah.
they've done now,
Yeah.
Yeah, but do you think it's wrong to do that?
They now know that
All I'm
smoking
saying, it's
cannabis
pretty useless.
is safer than drinking.
Yeah, that's thingy. I'm not on about.
I'll get to that in a second, but
Cannabis is nothing.
Well,
but I'm
hold on a
asking you,
second.
Mark.
Right.
Do you think it's better that pubs are doing that, putting them posters up or whatever, than
Okay.
not doing it?
Right, okay, but that's a very different thing, and you still
But
get.
it's not.
But
It's
you
an
still no.
addiction
Hold
that
on a
people deal
second,
with.
right? Well, how come then more injuries and more deaths are done by alcohol? So it doesn't work, does it?
No.
Putting up posters saying if you only drink so much a
No, I-
week, and they're
I'm
going
not- no,
out
I'm not-
and they're
I'm not
throwing
saying it
20
doesn't
pints
work,
down
I'm
them.
just saying at least
doesn't work.
At least to getting that, do you know, at least there's someone
Yeah, but
there
at
trying to
least,
give us a
right,
call.
but what they're doing is useless. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Like, the only way to do something about something and get off something
But you know-
and do something about it is actually stop. You can't
Yeah, but
moderate. If you're an alcoholic,
the
you can't
government
moderate
can't
drink.
Stop people drinking, and the government can't stop.
If
people
you're an
doing
alcoholic,
drugs.
you just got to stop. You just stop. If you smoke,
Yeah,
right? If you end up, you got lung cancer, and the doctor says to you, "Look, you need to stop smoking," and you don't, well, you're a dick, right? You need
Yeah,
to
but the
stop
thing is, if
smoking.
you've got lung cancer, you might as well smoke because you've already got
No,
lung cancer.
it's a silly myth.
Well, it depends on what
It's a
stage
silly
you've
myth,
got.
mate. Depends. I mean, look, if you got a month left, yeah, fuck it, smoke all you want. But the point of the matter is, right, you cannot, right, it's fact. You cannot smoke less cigarettes and it ends up more healthy beer, and
You know-
you will wean off them. Doesn't work. I'm telling you, it doesn't work. If you stop smoking, you say, right, I'm stopping Thursday, and you don't smoke again. And if you do, well, then it's up to you, right? You've had a go, you've tried it, whatever. It doesn't work. And the same with, right, hard drugs. If you take hard drugs, man, I'm telling you, you shouldn't. So what we're going to do? We're not going to. We should be. Rather than have a place where you can take drugs, let's have a place open to say why people are taking drugs.
Yeah.
Let's try and get them to help that they need to get off drugs, right? Not a place for them to take it.
Well,
let's spend the money getting them off
Let's
it,
educate
not helping
like,
them
the
take it.
kids properly instead of just
it
going,
is thingy,
oh well,
at
if you do cocaine, it's not good for you. You shouldn't do it. Just actually show them what it does.
Yeah, actually show them.
Scare them and
yeah,
and be like,
absolutely.
right.
Let's scare these kids shitless. Don't take
Well, you
drugs.
do- yeah,
this is what
you
happens.
definitely do need to show kids more of what these drugs do.
But I really
Do you
think.
know, though,
if
can
you're,
I just
go on,
bring
sorry,
in
yeah,
here?
of course, sorry, go on.
Do you know the police pick up more drug taking drivers
Yeah.
than they
than
do
drinks,
drunk
yeah.
drivers?
Well,
Most of it's weed.
see, yeah, I understand what you're saying, Carl, and I kind of agree with you to a certain extent. But I can't agree with let's make a safe place for people to go and take drugs. I think that's madness.
Carl.
It's madness. It's madness because I think instead let's have the money and let's spend it on people to help them help them with the reasons why they're taking it. Let's get them off drugs. Let's not give them somewhere safe to take it. But if you give them somewhere to take it, they'll just take it.
Stop
You can
people
make
from
a clean
overdosing.
version. Like there's
Absolutely, yeah.
there's a I can't remember what state it is in America, right? But they've started doing this thing, right? If you know how cocaine's made, it comes from a plant called the coca plant.
Yeah,
right?
cocoa plant.
Right. They've started doing this thing in America where, in a certain state, they've legalized it for cafes to make drinks and food from this cocoa leaf, which is where
Cocaine used to be in
cocaine
cola.
comes from, right? But if you extract the element, right, from the actual leaf itself and make like coffee out of it or brownies or whatever, you get the same feeling, but you don't get the damage because it's pure like.
No,
That's
you don't.
different. You get a
I've
better
seen the
high from
program.
sniff.
No,
You're not getting the man-made.
It doesn't work
You're
like
not
that.
getting the man-made.
No,
you're not
it's-
getting the
it's not.
petrol and
It's
stuff
not.
they put in
No,
coke.
no drugs, right? Listen. Hard drugs, right?
It's a no-no.
You got to just.
Yeah, but
no.
well, it is a no-no. But what would you rather? Would you rather them have these sort of cafes where these people can get the sort of feeling, and it's not really going
I
to
think
harm
we're all
them?
missing the point where the
Rather
problem
than,
with
like, just-
it's not the drug itself; it's the circumstances you end up having to take the drug. That's what the issue is. It's not the drug
and I
itself.
get what
it's
you're
the
saying about
issue.
dealing with them
It's the
people.
issue
About
that puts you
stopping more
in the
people
predicament
becoming
of
that.
taking
Yeah.
the drug. That's what the problem is.
Yeah, you do
It's
need
not
to
the
stop that as
drug.
well.
That's not.
But
It's
what
not the
does it do
drugs
for the
fault.
hundreds and thousands of people who are already using? What do you think we should do with them?
Well, so what do we do? Right. So this is the offer, right? Yeah. Do we try to do we find a place where someone can take drugs safely? Okay. Or do we find a place where people can go there and try and get off drugs and get help? You
I
cannot.
think what
You
they
can't
should
have
do,
it both
right?
ways. You can't have. Hold on, Dec. You cannot have it where you can safely take drugs here, and if you want some help, we'll help you. No, that ain't going to work.
It ain't
I
gonna
think what
work.
they should do is if someone's
not
got a
gonna
drug
work.
problem, right, and it's really, really bad to the point where it's
I
going to be
lost a
hard to
bracelet
get,
like
to
that.
get them off.
It was weird where I lost it. I lost one in the bush and one just by someone's allotment.
What's
Amazing.
what's the make of it?
PR Cardine. Go on. Go on. Carry on.
Yeah, so what they should do is if someone's got a really bad drug problem, they should be able to go to a chemist or a hospital and get the pure stuff with no...
No, you're
That's what I
talking about
just
the
said.
pure.
No.
No way.
Yeah.
Why give
No,
them the pure
no,
stuff?
no,
They'll
no,
die.
Because then they're
Enough
not
of
getting
it.
as much damage. Because when you
Taking
take
enough
What's the
of
cocaine,
getting
right,
damage? Right. You
not
obviously,
only is it made with
right, Dex,
petrol...
No,
Dex,
no,
you
no,
obviously
no,
don't
no.
know anything about the concentration of drugs and what they do to you. You
There's no
can't.
such thing as a pure thing, mate.
You
You
can't
take
do
enough
it.
of anything, you'll
You
die.
can't do
there is,
it.
there is.
You, you sniff
No,
too
no,
much
of
cocaine,
course you
your
take
heart will
stuff of
explode.
it. Yeah, but there is
That's-
right when they make
Yeah,
it in
there
a,
is stuff
when
that's
they
mixed
make
and
it in the
dangerous.
jungle, that's pure, right? Then it gets shipped to smaller
And it
dealers.
gets
then
I
it gets,
think,
exactly.
okay. I think you've been watching too much CSI.
No.
Look, I'm
Yeah.
telling you, honestly, Dave. Yeah. So what did you do? Let's give him pure LSD and let's
Well,
give him a
LSD
few.
is different in it
let's
to-
give him pure coke, shall we? You know what I mean? No, mate. Honestly, Dave, it doesn't work. Honestly, buddy, it doesn't work.
I
like
think
that.
we all have different opinions
honestly.
on how to
Yeah.
deal
Well,
with this. and
not
different
really.
views.
Look, I'm telling you, the only way you can't open a centre so they can safely take drugs
Oh.
and expect people to
No.
get help to get off drugs. They're
No.
just going to have
Well,
a
I'm
safe
just saying
place
they have,
to
they
get
have
drugs.
social workers there to offer them the help.
Yeah, but
But they ain't going to bother with it.
look, it doesn't work like
How
people.
can you? How can anyone say that? How do you know that person might not go there? Do you know, like see their lives?
Because
like
I
that?
must have worked and been in the area and been in the vicinity with people who were alcohol counsellors, marriage counsellors, and drug counsellors. So I'm taking it from people who I know with experience, and me myself who's been around in that kind of industry.
Well,
I'm telling you
yeah.
now, right? Yeah, my whole family have been in that industry.
Yeah.
My mom, my
Yeah.
dad. You know, we've all been in that industry where we have like dealt with like people, families on drugs, drug addiction, that kind of principle. So
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, I get
I'm
you.
coming from a space where I'm coming from. Now I'm telling you a fact, right? You cannot offer them, you know, like the blue pill and the red pill.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that, right?
Right,
Yeah.
well,
You cannot. You cannot give them right. If you're
let's look at the statistics for them.
yeah, but
It's
it's
working, then it
it's,
could work.
no, it's
here.
not. It ain't working. It's the wrong statistics. All they do, when it right, don't get mixed up with the thing going on in what's it called in the Netherlands, right? The thing that's going on in the Netherlands is a simple exchange places, right, where people can be safe. They can go there and get the actual needles, right? It's a safe place for them to get that, but they're not allowed to take it there. They've got to take the needles and go off. It's like the Family Planet clinic. You don't go there and get condoms, go in the back room and have sex. That's mental, isn't it? Right? Okay. So what they do, they go there, they get the bloody
They get the
the needles, and all that stuff, and they go off with the syringes and the needle, and they go off and they take the drugs. Right? It's a safe environment for him to get it, so it stops. That's just to stop HIV. Right? They're trying to stop
Yeah.
the HIV virus. Right? They're not trying to stop them taking drugs. They're trying to stop
Yeah,
them
but what,
from the
what
HIV.
I've proposed, and it stops overdoses.
Yeah.
No, it just gives a place where people can take drugs.
Yes, but
But
giving a
that's what
place
we
was,
don't
as
want.
doctor said-
No, we want people to stop taking drugs. We want people
Right,
to stop
yes, I
taking
know what
hard
you're
drugs
saying, but
because
these
they
people-
they are right. Look, people that take hard drugs like this. That right. So when's it gonna right? Where does it end? Right. You know,
Right, it might
these
never,
are people.
They might never quit.
Yeah, but these people have got
isn't
issues.
it
It's not about the
better-
drug.
No, yeah, whatever.
It's about the
is,
circumstances,
whatever the
isn't
underlying
it?
issue is. I'm on about the fact that they are taking drugs and it might never end. By having
But-
somewhere.
so
like
what do we
this-
do? Just let them take drugs for forever then?
Well,
How's that
if they
helping
well,
anybody?
you can't make someone stop. You can't say
You
right,
can
gotta
you
stop
can
it.
help people stop, but what you can't
Right.
help, right? The
They've
only
gotta
way you
admit
can help
themselves
people stop
first,
taking drugs
haven't
is to get them off it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
but that's their choice at the end of the day. You can't choose for them. You can
Well,
give
then
them
that's
advice.
but that's right. If they're not,
So we've got to keep them then. in
so what
this-
do we do? Do we just like
We've got to keep them and look after them.
right? So what's more important,
you
right?
don't have to keep
Someone
them.
taking heroin every day,
And then
or
they
someone who's
just
got
walk
cancer.
out.
Who do we help? How can we help people? It's
Help-
crazy,
help-
isn't it?
help
help
both of them.
It's different situations. It's like you
Help
help
both.
Where,
someone broken
all right,
leg.
where
Where'd you
does
get
the
the
money
money
come
from?
from?
At the same time.
Where does
Hang on,
all of the
where
money
do-
come from?
Yeah, where do we get the money from?
Confiscated
that's
drug
that's
dealers'
another
money.
issue. That's
Can I ask you a
that's to do with
personal
the
question?
financial.
Do you know someone who has taken drugs? Taken
plenty of
hard
people.
drugs.
Yeah, I know
Eh?
quite
I
a
know
few.
plenty of people.
I know someone that's. I'm not going to say names,
But
but
would
I
they
know,
be better getting off the drugs rather than getting help somewhere safe
Well,
to take them?
People who I know, I've known people who've tried to help them. I know people who've said that some have, some haven't. Some of them are on harder stuff. Some of them are on just more parties, fun drugs. If you want to
Yeah,
call
of course,
them
yeah.
that.
I understand, mate. Yeah, no, I get it.
They might
And
be
you-
better off.
There's a
than-
big
I know
thing
what
with
you're
this
saying.
There's a big thing with this
I would
laughing
rather
gas
the
at
people
minute,
who
isn't
I
there?
know who do this. I would
These
rather them have
canisters
somewhere
they're
where
doing.
there's doctors to take care of them if
Because
the
you've
worst
got
happens.
a personal connection to them. I get it, right? We have to look at this in a different way of looking.
Thousands.
I am.
We have to
I'm
look at it
looking at
different,
it.
don't we?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. I believe. I think.
Okay,
I
just
think-
hold
I-
that
I
thought,
believe that
mate.
the-
Hold that thought. We have a phone call. Good evening. You're live on the Coopman Play show. If you've got something silly to say, don't bother. We will cut you off. How are you tonight? You doing? Please don't swear. You're live.
I'm going to bed now.
What?
Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much for that. That's fantastic. Thank you. You're going to bed. Thank you very much. Well done. That's absolutely fantastic. We don't know who
Where
that
did he say he
was.
was going to bed
I'm-
then? Mark looked like he was going to murder someone.
I just don't know what's going on.
going to bed.
Why are you swimming up telling us we're going to bed? That's
brilliant.
Very, very nice. What the hell's going on? Right. Anyway. Okay. Right. Very good. Right. It's crazy. Right. So. Right. I know what you're saying, and I agree with you completely. I really do agree with you, mate. I agree with you to a certain point where I would rather your friends got off it. Now, I'm talking.
yeah,
no,
I'm
I'm
not saying
talking.
friends, I
Right.
don't-
What I'm talking. Listen, hold on a second. Right. I am talking about the like heroin. I'm talking about heroin and crack, man.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about sniff and all that stuff because that
No, yeah, I
can't
know,
be
the hard-
that
the
can't
hard
be
shit.
done in that way. That
Crack
can't
is
be.
sniff.
No, yeah.
Same thing.
I mean,
No, it's not.
I went to
That's-
look.
No, it's
I
not.
was
No,
at the
it's
walking centre.
Amphetamines. You've got amphetamines, and then you've got crack. Crack.
There's just different shit.
You
Yes,
you
different
smoke.
stuff.
Yeah.
Some of it's a lot more addictive.
Sniffies.
Some of it
Yeah. A sniff is
alters
like
a lot more of your
cocaine and
personality and your physical
and what?
well-being.
Yeah,
all
it's
kinds of-
completely
Well, I was
different.
at the walking
eh?
centre, and every night you go
It's
to the
different.
walking centre, there is a queue of people for the metronome. What is it?
Methadone.
Methadone.
Yeah.
That's it.
But that's
And
better.
there's a
To, let's
queue
have
of
them.
people
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
no,
Let them take that.
But the trouble they cause
Right. Okay.
at the
But
at
yeah.
the walking centres.
I agree with you. Yeah. You're
But we
absolutely right.
cannot we cannot help these people any more than we're trying to. There is not enough money in the system.
All right. Okay.
There isn't. Where's it going to come from?
Can I just go back to the point I made earlier, right, about these cafes that are using coca leaves, right?
I've not heard of this at all.
No, I
Mate.
So-
haven't.
What they're doing is
Are you sure it's coca leaf? And it's
yeah,
not.
it is coca
marijuana?
leaves. No, it's coca leaves. So they're using coca leaves and they're making drinks and snacks and stuff. And in the local areas, in the states where they're doing this, it's a test. It's working.
I've heard that this
It's
is
working.
marijuana. The only thing that I've said this is marijuana.
No, coca leaves is
in some
it's-
states.
No,
I've not heard of coca.
marijuana's legal in most states. It's fully legal. You can do what you want.
No,
this is
it's
different.
not.
This is a
It's not.
test.
It's
It's
not.
not. Marijuana is not fully legal all over America.
I said most.
Oh, Most
No,
it is in most
is.
states now.
Yeah, it is, but it's not in all of them.
No, not all,
I
most.
can't imagine letting you take Coke now.
Yeah,
so
it's not
so
right,
now
but it's
you
not
can have
Coke.
Coke.
But it's on
Yeah,
about
but then,
like
but it's not going to have the effect. Right?
It does have
what
the
you're
effect.
saying, so everyone's going to get high on it,
It's essentially a high, yeah.
right? What you might be getting
The
right,
world's
you might be
mad.
getting mixed up with the CBT stuff.
No,
What
I know
what they
the
do with the
difference.
what's it, right?
Right, CBD
what we'll have to
is
do
from
is
cannabis, right?
Okay.
Coca leaf, right, is what
Yeah.
is used
Coca
in the
leaf is what?
production, right? The high you get from Coke is from the coca leaf plant. It's from that leaf.
Okay.
Because the old people in Colombia sit
Yeah.
outside and chew it in their mouth.
That's
Yeah?
that's right. Yeah.
So they're getting this
that's right.
leaf and they're extracting it and they're making snacks out of it and drinks, coffees and stuff, right? And in the areas where they're doing this, the cocaine sales, the illegal cocaine
Yeah,
sales
the
are
only
going
thing
down.
I've heard about this is it's like the same. It's the same. It's like an antibiotic almost, right?
not really.
And but it's not like marijuana is two different things in a way. Where you can have the high,
Yeah.
and then you can have the kind of benefits, can't you? Which you don't get the high,
There's two different things in
Yeah,
marijuana. There's
you don't-
CBD
right?
and there's THC,
That's right. Yeah,
right? THC is mental.
that's correct.
CBD is physical.
Right. So
Right.
that must be what they're doing
No.
with the coke
no,
then.
No,
So-
because that's not cannabis.
So where's this?
It's coca
No, I'm not on
leaf.
about it. I'm not on about cannabis. I'm on about the coke. Yeah, I get it.
It's from the
I know what
plant.
you're saying. So, but right, but they ain't gonna obviously they ain't gonna have this cafe gonna open up where you're gonna be able to buy like in America of all places where you can actually buy the actual high stuff where you can get high.
No, but it's integrated
Coke.
into the food. It's the same
Well,
high feeling though.
They're making it.
Yeah.
They're making
They're making
easy
it
ways
legal.
to get it.
Yeah, they're making it like
A more
non-harmful.
legal way, so it's non-harmful.
Yes.
You mean? Well, that's completely different. Yeah, that's what they're
But
doing.
what I'm saying to you is, in the
with the drugs
areas
as
where
well,
they're
aren't they?
doing this, where they're making it, where they're putting it in these cafes, right? Because people can just walk in and get a coffee with a bit of this stuff in it, this liquid, right, mixed
Yeah.
in. They're not going and buying a bag of Coke, which is full of petrol and
well, yeah, I
cutting
know.
agents and stuff.
I know what you're saying. Right, we're going into Breaking Bad here, but
No,
like,
that's crystal meth.
Coke is different. But, hey,
That's crystal meth. It's not Coke.
no, I know. Look, I know, but we're going into the realms of this thing where I know what you're saying and I agree with you, but look, right. Ryan 100 UK, how you doing, mate? He's joined us for the stream. That's nice. We are on late now. But yeah, no, you're absolutely right, Deck. I don't know. Let's do some research for that for
I've
next
already
time.
done it.
Right. Well, I'd like to. I think we
Ask
all.
away.
I need to
Ask
kind
away.
of find it, but we all need to understand the facts of it. I'm not sure of the facts, but if that's what you're saying, is that a good idea then? So
I think it
now,
is.
now everyone's getting high now.
I think it is because if people
So
are going
do
to
you think
go,
everyone should get high?
I don't think everyone should get high. What I think is if people can go to a cafe and get a coffee
Yeah.
and get that same sort of feeling rather than go and buy it off Dave.
But I've only ever
Dave's
heard.
all right though.
Yeah, Dave's a cool guy actually. So just leave Dave out of it, right? But I've heard this with the marijuana side of it.
Right.
I get this.
Yeah.
I've heard
Yeah,
this,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And you can get both sides. You can get the high and the actual, the
Yeah.
C or the T.
Yeah.
You can get
Or
it.
both, yeah.
I've heard that. I've not heard that with Coke. I'd like to look at that. I'd like to find out what they're actually doing with the Coke. That's
It's really interesting.
It sounds very interesting. But what I'm trying to say is, right, the hard drugs, you can't have a place that's going to serve as both sides, where they're going to help you. They are going to help you get off it, or help you take it.
It's kind of the same thing.
Can't take it.
With
No,
heroin
I'm
and
just about the
methadone.
offer you
right?
help
That's
there,
what I
yeah,
mean.
post
That's
it.
what I
With
mean,
the
yeah.
heroin, it's got the opium in it, what they want, but
Yeah.
it's also got all the rest of the crap, right? With
Right.
the methadone, they're still getting that opium high. They're just,
You're getting it's not it's a methadone high.
yeah, but it's from opium.
It's a different thing, right? Yeah, I know,
It's
but
the same
there's
feeling.
loads of drugs that we
Yeah,
take
it's the same
every day
feeling.
that's got.
This is what I'm saying. If they
an
changed
opioid
it
in
to
it,
where
hasn't it?
you can legally put the same chemical in
Right.
a food item, and people can go in a cafe
Yeah.
and relax and have a coffee with a bit of.
But don't you
whatever
think
in.
it should be a bit more like controlled a little? It needs to be controlled
Well,
slightly.
these cafes
or else,
are controlled. There's very strict rules on them.
So you can only have so many coffees a day.
Yeah.
Then how would they?
Well, you'd
do
overdose
that?
if you If you
How
had
do you
too
do
much.
I don't know.
If you went into a...
I think we need to
can't
have a
remember what
right
these
good look at it.
Cafes are called, but if you went into one of these cafes where they're selling these coca
Yeah.
things and you had like 7 coffees...
Right. Well,
you'd
you'd die
aren't
then, wouldn't
But
you?
you'd die anyway if you had 7 coffees.
Yeah.
Your heart would explode.
Well, I suppose the same with drink as well. You
Yeah,
drink so
exactly.
much,
So
and
what's the
but that doesn't
difference?
help, does
What's
it?
the
It's-
difference?
Yeah. If we're controlling something quite well at the moment, but the big problem with drugs is right. This is the big argument. You always get this right, yeah. As in, if we legalise it, right, then we're going to make more. The government's going to make loads of money. That's what'll happen, right? And it'll be horrific. Imagine what's happening now with cigarettes and alcohol. People die more of cigarettes and alcohol, and they're controlled. And
I think them statistics
they're
are just more
control,
reasons
aren't they?
to find out.
But like
Sorry?
I said, right,
I think them statistics are just a lot easier to find out.
Okay, that's probably
if
right.
you had one of these cocoa cafes right over here, or a few of them, right,
Yeah.
like as many Starbucks.
Yeah, but
and stuff
cocaine's
they
not
had,
the
right?
cocaine's not the biggest killer, is it?
No, it's not. But if you
It's
had
not.
if you
So
had these
that's not-
if you had these cafes over here,
Sugar and fat's the biggest killer. Let's get the
teenagers and
facts.
stuff,
No, what about-
instead
what
of going
about
and buying
Drugs. Well, it's alcohol and
a bag of
cigarettes are the
drugs
biggest
off,
killer.
off Gary around the corner that might
Yeah.
be laced with
illegal
all
drugs,
kinds of crap, they could
Right.
go get a tray of brownies and be absolutely fine.
Yeah, but do you not think it's a bit of a slippery slope?
Not really.
So I mean, right. When you have kids, right?
It's completely
If you ever have
controlled.
kids, right?
Alcohol's a slippery slope,
Yeah,
but,
but
they
you
sell
wouldn't
that.
want your kids having brownies every day, would you? Why would you want that?
You don't have to have brownies, you can have coffee.
Yeah,
Right,
but why?
you've
Why?
just
an example.
Yeah, but
And
why
You've
would
just
you
said
want?
that alcohol and cigs kill people more than drugs.
Yeah,
and the safe
of course
places,
you do.
Exactly.
But if you can,
the safe
yeah, but-
places to take them though.
No,
Yeah.
mate,
No,
of
there
course
is.
it's
That's
not.
all
It's
I'm
not.
trying to offer.
That's such a really naive way of looking at it.
not.
It really is.
It,
It really is.
right, if you do your research, right, if you go
Right,
away
the health reasons about
and look
it.
up
Okay,
these cafes what on about,
Yeah.
you'll be amazed.
I will. I will look at it. Of course I will. But look, making hard drugs easier to take and legalising them is not
I'm not
good.
about legalising. They have to still get them illegally. These are just safe facilities for doing hygienic under medical supervision.
But what does that solve though? What does that solve then?
The harm rate. It
Well, you
makes
can
people
go to
die
any
from
clinic and
overdose.
get
Harm
the.
rate.
But
Exactly.
it makes people not die of overdose, but people are still taking it. So statistically, probably more people will start being on drugs. And then where's our society then? Where does our society go to then?
Yeah, but it's already there because
got-
it's just
so why
they're
make it
doing
worse?
It's just illegally.
So why make it worse?
I
It's not
I
gonna be worse,
really
it's
don't
just
think that
legal
anyone's
now.
going to get into drugs because they can safely do it in
No.
an injection
Oh,
site.
Say again,
no,
sorry.
I think so.
You don't think what? Sorry.
If I was out on the streets and someone, oh look, there's a safe site we can take drugs, I won't go. Oh, I'm now going to start getting addicted to heroin. Heroin's something you build up an addiction to.
we're talking about true. We're talking about how children's minds
the facts are,
and,
right.
and how idiots are. Because at the end of the day, right, if they'll go, oh, well, Jim takes it, I'll try that, and that's what happens. But now all you're doing, you're just giving them a place for them to go
but
to and
the
take
facts are in these areas
but-
where these cafes are, what I'm on about.
it. Okay.
It's a
Yeah, it's gone
proven
down.
statistic that it's
Where is this?
helping. It's in America.
And how long has it been going for?
I don't know.
Well, roughly.
I don't know it. I watched it about 2 years ago.
Okay. So this was a new thing that was.
So
planned.
2 years.
new,
I will honestly, I'll be open-minded, and if the statistics are there, then you can't argue.
Yeah.
You can't argue with a statistic.
Well, yeah,
but
right,
I'm
well,
telling
saying
you,
that.
from
What I've looked at
the drug side of
for
counselling,
this-
right? Hold on a second. From the drug side of counselling, right? You cannot offer the same services to two different people at the same thing. It doesn't work.
No.
You can't do it. You can't have a place where they can go and take heroin because it's safe, and then expect less people to take heroin. It ain't going to happen. It doesn't happen. Heroin is
No, I'm just
taken
gonna-
by
I
circumstances,
think you've
so
missed
you
the
need
point
to
I've
stop.
said every time.
So you need to kind of find out the reason, the situation that people are taking heroin and,
Well, right,
and taking
yeah, you
hard
can find
drugs.
out them
That's the
situations.
problem. Eh?
Okay, I've said this. You can find out the situations, but what do you do about the people who are still taking it? Why you're trying to work all this out? 100 people or 200 people.
So
just
you
meant
try to help them
overdose
to
on the
get
street.
right. You don't
Yes,
help
we
them
can
to
try
take
and help
it.
them.
No,
But-
I'm telling you that right. You don't help them to take
It is
You
statistically
help them to
proven
get off
that,
it.
that these safe injection sites in the countries that they are reducing the harm from injection.
There
So
is
less
no,
people-
there is no place in the country where you can legally go and take it safely.
I said in the countries that they're in, it's statistically proven
where
that there's less
where
harm.
is this?
America, I think, does it. So Google it. I don't know the exact countries.
I've never heard of this. I've never heard this in my life. Right, this is all new to me.
They've
but
also
I will
figured
look at
out
it.
now that
Right.
they've actually got proof of this as well. Right? They've
Okay.
actually figured out that small doses of psilocybin, which is magic mushrooms,
Yeah.
resets the brain and can, like, sort of reset depression and get rid of
This
it.
that I watched something about this. I watched a really good documentary about this, and it was really interesting. And they took people, but it was people. We're not talking about like the everyday I'm depressed and all.
No,
It
yeah.
didn't work on that. These were like people who were like at the end they were
Yeah.
like gonna kill themselves. These are people. They had to be reach certain statistics, and they'll have to. I think it was
Yeah.
some of these guys have tried 10 times to kill themselves. It's just ridiculous. They can't go. They can't even get out. They can't. They're not asked. I think I've seen the same thing. And what they did is, they had 4 people, didn't they? One pulled out. It worked quite well for one. It worked very well for one, and one it was okay. It kind of did help a little bit, and one it did. It made him worse.
Yeah.
Right. It made him worse. So it's like it's horses for courses. It's a very complex thing. But I know what you're saying. I watched that as well, and they brought the doses up, and they actually did it in a hospital bed and all that. And I found that really interesting, and I kind of get how it was resetting your brain. All it didn't reset the brain. What it did, it took you back into your childhood and what happened, the experiences, and it made you get through them and experience them and get through them, and everything's all right. That's what they was doing. That's what I got from it, and that kind of, it's a good way of doing it. But this is after they've tried everything. Basically, right. I'm not being funny. To me, it looked like they just had a good cry. It did. It just made him. It really upset them. It made them go a bit fucking nutty.
It sort of
And
like
then
takes
after
your
that,
brain
then
on a
they were
journey.
brought down, wasn't they? And it kind of worked. All right.
It's like a journey. It's like a journey of
Yeah.
recovery for your brain.
Yeah, it is. But it was more like, let's give you the experience again at like 100 miles an hour, and then we'll bring you back down and we'll talk you through it, and then everything. And it kind of worked quite well for one person. One, it was kind of made him a little bit. He was still depressed, and one, it made him worse. It made him worse. The other guy, there was a homeless guy. It just made him worse. It was fucking shit. And one just pulled out and said, "No, it's not for me."
Yeah.
But it's really interesting. That's a really interesting fact. But I don't think you can deal with a problem with drugs and have a place where people can go and take drugs and everything's going to be
from
killed.
what I've just been
It's not a
reading
good
while you've
idea.
been on about trying magic mushrooms. They are working around in Europe, Canada, and Australia. They are reducing deaths and the amount of people who are seeking help in these safe injection sites is on the rise. So people who are going there, meeting with someone, and then actually going through rehab.
Well, yeah, I mean that doesn't happen at the centre. That happens afterwards, doesn't it? I mean, I saw a program about.
To offer them that's what I was saying.
Yeah, I
read.
saw a program with Russell Brand did it, and it was really interesting. And he went through all this procedure and all this, and in the end he said, "Look, it's simple, right? It's simple. It's so simple. The drug problem is right. The drug problem is simple." He said, "First of all, why? Why are you taking them? That's the first thing, right? And the second thing is you can't play at it. You can't take it and think it's going to get better by dreaming it off. It ain't going to work. The only way it works is by counselling, understanding why you're taking them, and then stop taking them. That's the only way it works.
What if there
You
isn't a
cannot
reason,
go
though?
somewhere because the drug itself will kill the
What if
drug
there is
over
no
years.
reason, like,
It doesn't kill you
For
straight
example,
away.
what
just
reason do
kills
like
you
rock
over years.
stars have? They just
But
want to do it.
That's
They're
what
just
that,
bored.
yeah.
Yeah, they're just
Boredom.
bored.
That is the way
Boredom.
to deal with it.
That's
But
not
I'm
really
just
a
about
reason,
somewhere
though.
for them to safely do it.
Like, if someone's got
Yeah, but
it's
when
trauma
you
they're
say
trying
you're
to,
just a
like-
safer place to do it, then you're contradicting what the experts are saying. What the experts say
Go,
is
Google it. Go on your computer.
find out-
They're working. All the countries that they're in, they're working to reduce deaths, and the
Right.
amount of people who are going into rehab are increased.
right. Yeah, but look,
Decreased.
the drugs the only way to deal with drugs, right, and to help people who are on drugs, is for them to stop taking it.
Well, I'd send them
Yes.
to rehab, don't they?
Can we all agree on that or not? Yeah. The best thing
but
about
I'm just
taking
saying,
drugs
I'm
is
saying that these sites aren't working where they're
Right.
being used. That's
but to make it to simplify it.
that's your
Let's-
opinion. That's
No,
your,
no.
Yeah.
Hold on. Can you not even agree to the facts, right, Cal? That the best way for people who take drugs is not to take them. Of course, it isn't it?
But it can't just stop. They can't.
No, I'm
just,
not saying it can. But the simple
Yeah,
solution
they
is
shouldn't. But
they shouldn't
if
take them.
they
It's
do,
not
they should
good,
be
is
able
it?
to take them safely.
This is what there's the
Yeah, but
centres
even
to go to.
even a place that's right. Even for a place to take them safely, they're still taking drugs, and it's not good. It's not healthy.
Okay, it's not good.
Right.
But at
These
least you're doing it
these
somewhere
places
where
that
the
deal
amount
with
of
this
people who
is like we talk about heroin addiction and crack, right? That's what we're talking about, yeah. Like sniffer drugs, as in like amphetamines, that kind of stuff, ease and all that
talking
stuff.
about, yeah,
That's a
injection.
party drug. That's going out and. You ain't going to do that at a centre. You ain't going to people stop because they ain't going to sit
No,
there
yeah,
in
I'm
the
not
bed
on
and
about that.
take
I'm on
and
about
things like that.
injecting.
No, of course. I'm on about heroin and coke. Of course it is. Crack, sorry. That's your main issue. But the only way to do it, you've got to get off it. You've got to, no matter how many health things you go to, and no matter how many doctors there, right? If you take something that's harmful for you for many, many years, right, and you encourage that and giving them somewhere to eat to take it safely, then you're not dealing with that problem. Because then all we end up with a world of people just on drugs doing nothing, and that brings right and like okay, marijuana, okay, simple, right? You try and have a conversation with someone who's stoned out of their head. You can't have a. How can you? How can you do it? You can't do it.
No.
Unless you're all stoned. I mean,
True.
like
Fried,
the people who are stone heads every day,
Yeah.
who smoke marijuana every day, right? You can't. Have you tried having a conversation?
Doesn't go very far, does it?
It's just yeah. Don't. Let's make.
It's just a way of dealing with shit.
Yeah,
I
but-
get it, right? But if you're dealing with shit by that, right, then you're not dealing with the shit. You're just covering up.
Yeah, you
it's
are, you're
like
just
you're
masking
kind of
it, yeah.
Yeah, but there's
masking
people
the
who deal with it with alcohol. There's
situation.
people who exercise. This is all different coping methods.
Of course, there is,
I'm
mate.
just gonna pop to the toilet.
But it's of course, mate. But it's not good. It's not good if you're right. Like I say, the only way to help an alcoholic is to help him stop drinking. Just stop drinking.
It's helping them
can't-
stop doing it, but I'm just
Yeah. I know it's difficult, but you
It's the same
can't
with drugs,
wean.
but-
You can't wean people
no,
off
I'm not saying
alcohol
you wean-
by
I'm not saying
having
you
a
wean
little bit
people
of
off it.
alcohol each day. Don't work.
No, yeah.
Same with smoking. You know, all things like that. It's look. All I'm saying. This is my opinion. You've got your opinion. Jean the Queen's got her opinion, and everyone's slightly different. But I think we can all agree that the best thing to do is not take them, and let's find a way for people to stop taking drugs. However, the method is, we all want people to get help
I think
and not
the
take
last-
drugs,
The last
isn't it?
thing we want is to help people take them.
Yeah, the last thing we want is to help people take drugs.
No, we
That's
want them
not
off
a
it.
good
No,
idea.
I get that, but I'm,
You know,
I'm
I mean,
saying
if,
this is
if
just
the,
somewhere for them to do
look,
it safely.
if the country,
Yeah.
They're still going to do it.
the way things are going with drugs and that, who's going to run the world if we've got druggies all over the world? There'll be nobody sensible enough to do anything.
Yeah.
what I mean?
Can you imagine if our parliament were all stoneheads?
Yeah.
They'd be like, fuck it, we'll do it tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? I know it's silly. It's a silly way of looking at it.
They don't get anything done now.
But they don't get fuck all done now. So
You imagine what
imagine them
it'd be
being
like to do it
stoners.
all on-
You know what I mean? Imagine being stoners. It'd be fucking worse, wouldn't it? It'd be crazy. It's crazy. I think we've had a great look. I agree with you. Carl. I really do, mate. And you agree with me to a point. I think we both agree. The simple, right? When you put it simply, we just want to help people. You know,
Yeah.
we just want to help people
in
get
different
off
ways.
I think
drugs.
we're coming at it in different ways.
Yeah. I know what you mean, but my experience has taught me that you can't. It's like
No.
the only way to deal with something is help them do it more. That's not going to help anyone. right? You're trying to stop them from taking it. All you're doing is helping them take it. It's crazy.
No, I'm not. No,
I know
the
it's safe
point
environment. I
weren't
get
to
it.
stop
I
him.
get it.
I
I totally get you.
It was just to lower the deaths and harm from it.
Get on coke.
Yeah, well, there you go, man. But it's like crazy. What do we do about? I mean, I think marijuana.
He's a gateway drug.
Is,
I mean, I'll be honest. Going
do
back
you
to
think
another
this?
point.
Go on. Sorry, Junior.
Going back to another point. The knife crimes.
Okay.
Most of them, druggies.
Yeah, that's true.
No, that's not
That
true.
is
No,
true.
that
That
is
is true.
A
No,
lot of
most
it
drugs
is
involved.
gang related,
Yeah.
which is attached to
Most
drugs. I
majority
know what you mean. I don't think they're on drugs. I don't
But I
think
don't
that's
know
the
anyone
issue.
that-
It's drug related.
I know quite a few people that have been stabbed, right? And
Right.
every person I know that's been stabbed
Yeah.
has been involved with drugs.
Yeah, it's not necessarily on drugs. It's involved with it. That's
It's
the problem.
drug-related.
That's it's you normally drug related drink. I get you. You can't say all people who stab people they're all druggies.
I know this.
I think drugs involved in it.
I know this
I
guy,
get it.
right? And
I get it.
he
Absolutely.
stabbed someone over drugs.
Well, it's actually more money.
Right? He
Yeah, well,
stabbed-
it's money over the drugs. Yeah, of
he
course.
stabbed
Yeah,
someone over
drug
drugs.
related.
Yeah, but where does it come then? It's a young girl, 9 years of age, gets stabbed
Right.
by a group of lads.
No, they were men.
They were men, yeah.
Men, yeah.
Why
Yeah.
did he do it?
So I think it
Nothing.
was something to do with
The girl hadn't done nothing.
No,
No,
I think
I know
it was
that, but
something
what was
to
it
do
to
with
do
the girl's
with
family. It was
girl's
like a
family?
revenge thing or
Oh, we're on
something.
about it was
revenge,
one
was
guy
it?
stabbed a 9-year-old girl
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
she's outside her mum's work.
Right. Okay. Why
I don't
though?
know if that had anything
to do
Does
with
anybody
drugs.
know why?
I don't think.
I've
they know.
not seen anything that has anything to do with drugs. It was to do I think it was with what Declan said. What I
It's
saw was
probably do
he didn't
with
it
money or
was something to
something.
do with his family with the
Right.
with the kid's family.
Well, it's normally. I think a better way to put it, rather than drugs, is crime. It's normally to do with crime, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
So right. The reason why someone stabs someone or murders someone or harms someone is a number of reasons. It's either going to be they're off their head, right?
Well, there was a boy
mental
shot.
illness.
There
Hold
was
on.
a young boy shot.
Mental illness, right? Retaliation,
Yeah.
love,
Yeah.
silly reasons.
100 different ways
Silly
for
reasons.
anything.
So many different ways. Hate crimes. Hate crimes are a massive thing. It's huge, isn't it? Good,
Yeah.
Bloody Stephen Lawrence people. It's horrific. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's absolutely wrong. God, if only. I mean, we could change the world. I'd love to change the world, but unfortunately,
We can't.
We can't change
But
it.
all I can see is the world getting worse.
The world is, I'm telling you now, the world, let's put it this way, right? Yeah? There's more people on hard drugs now. There's more people getting stabbed now. There's more people getting shot now, right? There's more people lonely. There's more people committing
The world's
suicide.
100% getting worse.
Do you know what I
We're
mean?
killing our
This is
planet.
what it is, but I don't
People
think the
are-
answer is making it a safe place for him to take drugs. I don't think that's a good idea.
No.
I don't think that's gonna help the world.
No, that's just
gonna help us.
that's just lower the deaths because of them drugs. And
Yeah,
the
but they're
injuries
still
and
on
the harm.
drugs, and they're still buying these drugs, and the crime committed from these drugs getting. So when you buy these drugs, then you're funding
helping the-
crime. You're funding.
yeah,
this
you're
this is
helping
the
the
bigger
community.
problem as well.
Yeah, the
There's so
crime.
many different dominoes that happen because of this reason.
See, I think we ought to try
know?
and get to the drug barons, which is a.
Well, then
It's
you're
gonna be a
talking
nightmare.
going to Colombia and shit.
Yeah,
Ain't
well,
gonna
this
happen,
is
is it?
it,
You know what I
isn't
mean? That's we can't do
If
anything
you
about
do what
that.
they did in the 80s,
You know.
right?
Well, they did, yeah.
When
right.
they
They
used to
set fire.
fly over the jungle and just bomb the
Yeah.
drug.
They
Bomb the
set-
drug,
they
yeah,
set
they used to
fire
bomb
to
it.
yeah.
But unfortunately, the EU now probably won't let us do that. Unfortunately, in case we hurt someone's feelings. Oh, that drug baron, we're going to hurt his
It could
feelings.
be a case of,
you know, it's crazy.
oh,
innit?
we were transporting this bomb over the jungle and it fell out.
I tell you what's happened tonight, right? It's been a really heated and a really good discussion
Is that
about
heated
things.
because it's warm? Yeah.
No, it's because you've got kind of 4 different generations in a way almost. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You've got Gina
I think
Queen,
3.
me.
You mean?
Well, no, I think you and Declan are very. I think you're quite different.
Yeah.
I think you are very. Yeah, I think you are. I think your opinion on things are like almost opposite in the way between
Kind of.
you and Dec.
No, but we both
you
say
really
the
are.
same thing in a sense, me and Deck, a safe place to take drugs.
No, I don't think a safe place to take drugs. I think I think the way they're doing it with normalising it, where they're changing it from being
Yeah,
a hard
but-
drug to like being something you buy in a coffee shop.
See, now that's I
But
don't think
that
that.
will never
I
never stop
don't think
cocaine
that.
being cocaine.
No, but it has though already. It's already happening.
Right. I
It's already
see.
changed it.
I disagree with everyone, but everyone's disagreeing. But we all agree on one thing: is that the best thing to do about drugs is
take 'em.
is help people to stop
Joking.
taking them. That's
Yeah.
the best thing to
Yeah.
do. People need help. It's the reason why they take drugs. It's the counselling behind it.
I reckon if you get like
Let's stop
people
it.
who are monged out on drugs, right, and give them a water gun,
Well, I'm
they'll
not
go play
like.
with that instead.
Have you seen the issues with like things like the like what's the
But
the
the others
big
getting on.
the big name the big name drug now the problem that we've got in this country is no it's not, it's what's it called,
Cheese.
probably no, what's it called, what's
Spice.
it called, spice. That's your
Spice.
big
Oh,
shit.
That's because it's cheaper than
It's
heroin.
unbelievable. It's free.
If
you
the
get it for
price of
fuck all.
heroin went down, Spice wouldn't be popular because heroin's
It's
stronger.
mad. You can buy spice for piss all. It's just vim and fucking battery acid bits and a bit of fucking
mad.
cocodamol. It's ridiculous.
I remember
And that's
one
what's
time.
that is
Spice
what's
is a
killing
madness.
people.
Spice is violent as well. I
It's
remember
not
us once
nice.
walking to a chippy
Not
in
nice.
North Shore and some Spice head came up to me,
Yeah.
old thingy. He even offered me, he had it out in his hand and went, I've just drawn some. I was like, and I literally just fucking pushed him away because I wouldn't even mind it. Next to me was some woman with a baby and he was like kept on looking at her.
Right. It's mad, isn't it?
Like we was
world's fucked,
we weren't
man.
working together, but we was walking the same way at pretty much the same pace because I was on my phone changing my song. I remember it because I was looking for some song by Eminem that I wanted to listen to, and he came up and literally went, "Do you want some Spice?" Like, and started thinking. He kept on like raising and lowering his voice. It was weird, and he started
Right, innit?
looking at this woman in a pram. So I just pushed him. Went because I was twice the size of him. He looked younger than me as well. I remember pushing him out the way and saying, "Fuck off." And he just walked and he just ran off.
Right. I mean, that's
Mad.
it's. I think
Spice
spice
is
is a big
mad.
problem.
Got any?
More than anything. You know what I mean? I mean, imagine, right? You've got a building site,
I've
right?
got loads at home. Paprika, cinnamon.
Yeah, there's loads I have as well.
I'm fucking got.
I won't mind a
shitloads
bit
as well.
of ginger spice round, you know what I mean? And a bit of posh spice would be nice.
Oh,
Baby
God.
spice would be even better. I don't know
Cinnamon
about
Toast
scary spices. She looks a bit scary to me. And sporty spice,
I
number
mean,
one.
if you get a
What's your
bag of-
favourite? Here's a
You've
good
even
question.
got a what's it for? Oh, I can't say,
Who?
it, can I?
Who are you on about?
Somebody that comes here.
And Frank.
What a weird thing
Whoa.
to say.
It's not me, is it?
It's
No.
it's a postwoman.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
The postwoman's very, very fit.
Postman Pat.
So let's
Postman Pat.
let's ease it off with
Why
a
don't
nice.
you? Why don't you send? Why
generation.
don't you send
Go
a
on.
postcard to yourself
Yeah.
without
so
a
that
thing on
she
it?
can
That
do
way
it.
she'll read it.
Yeah, she'll read it saying, "I love
I know
you."
you're reading this.
And I dear post lady, please read this and can we go out
Mark,
for a date?
I reckon
perhaps?
what you do right, yeah, is you go out and say, "Do you want my package?"
Jesus Christ! Only you could come up with
God.
that, you weirdos. I think I tell you what, right? I think we've had a very good discussion on it because everyone's slightly different, but we all agree on the same thing, don't we? We all agree. Let's get people off drugs. That's what we agree
Yeah.
with, and that's what's important, and that's cool, and that's what you want,
Yeah.
really, innit? You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, that's what you want, right?
This is my drug of choice.
Yeah, well, it's like that is like that
is
is
like a
mental.
drug.
It's like spice. Well, we've had a fantastic night tonight.
Yeah, man.
We've talked about loads of stuff. It's been brilliant.
Yeah, we had Ricky
just-
Cole.
We've had quite a few calls tonight. We don't know who they are. I don't know. I don't know. But
That
anyway,
Ricky guy
let's
sounded cute.
not discuss. Sorry,
That Ricky guy sounded cute.
Ricky guy did not sound cute. He sounded very weird, and I'll be ringing the police about him. I think, especially about wanting underpants. Is that not sexual harassment? That could be classed as sexual.
Hey, and
harassment.
he never said it was for sexual nature.
Well, so why else would he want his used underpants and you weirdo? What's going to do? Has he run out? If so,
Hang on.
ring
Yeah.
in the show for
I've
him,
got an
man.
excuse for this. It's modern art.
Martin,
Modern art.
God.
my arse.
It's
Say
been
no more.
displaying.
Right, that's cool, man. But no,
She
it's
was
been
in a Fallout
I tell you-
poster that he just put. Just
Oh,
oh, wait,
really?
I mean,
That's
not
nice.
about something
Yeah,
else.
yeah. Whatever you say. But no, I've had a great haircut today. I've had a great house. I think we've had a great thing. Is it anything else anyone would like to add before we finish? Jean the Queen, this is your time. What would you like to talk about?
Not really. I think we've had
talk on?
quite a heated discussion, really.
Well, I don't think.
Not heated in nasty.
And it's my bedtime.
And it's Callum's bedtime, unfortunately.
Bedtime.
But I've had a great discussion. I've had a great discussion.
It's been good.
But I do want
How
to
are you
leave
getting
this.
up at 4 and going to bed at 12?
Yeah, that's weird, isn't it?
No, I woke up at 7.
Drugs. It's drugs, isn't it?
Yeah,
he's
it's
on
drugs, yeah.
drugs.
He's on uppers.
He's
No,
on drugs.
I woke up at 7 in the morning.
Oh, did you? That's nuts. Mate.
I wasn't sleeping at
That's
about
what he meant.
10 at night.
That's what he meant. Are you going to bed at 10? Not tonight, you haven't.
Well, a bit later now. I'll probably wake up about 9 now.
So, folks, it's I've had a great evening. So it's ta-ra from me.
See you later from me.
No.
No, you
Did it
are
wrong.
Whoa, what do you
It's
mean?
Cal, innit? Because Cal's on the chat.
All right.
You're here, so you go third, don't you? Right, let's start again. Here we go. You should know this by now, you bugger. So it's good night. Sorry, I never say good night. It's ta-ra from me.
Peace out. Have a good one from me.
See you later from me.
And it's a very good night from me. Take care.
Well, there we go, folks. We've had a great night tonight. So I'm just going to get the old stuff sorted out. You're spoiling the fourth war, you nutter. You're spoiling the fourth war. That's the fourth war. You spoiled it. You don't do that in films, you weirdo. Get out. No, do not do passionately kiss
No,
me, you
Cal, that's
weirdo.
it. He's
Right,
doing
so
that. He's on
folks,
fetish.
let's just leave it at that. Here we go, and this is what we end with. So, folks, we've had a mad night tonight. We've been talked about drug addiction, what we can do about it. We've come to one solution where, well, we haven't come to a lot of solutions. We've come to some, but not all of them. But we've come to the solution where drugs are bad. Okay, if you've ever watched South
There's
Park,
a giraffe.
you'll know that the giraffe's coming.
Feed it.
But we've all agreed that the best way to tackle drugs is help people to get off them. That's the way to do it, and we've come to that conclusion. That's great. We've had a heat discussion and we've done really well. Also, we've discussed about everything. It's going to be hot. It's going to be damn hot. And I've had a lovely haircut, and I'm glad I've had a haircut because it's bloody hot. So thank you all for dropping in and listening. It's been fantastic. We've talked about all sorts tonight, but thank you so much indeed. It's been absolutely fantastic. I will see you all on Monday, 9 o'clock at night. Thank you very much. See you there.